Yeah, anyway. Chapter 18, The Rousing Revengeing of the Bimbo Agents from Planet Pervert. What the fuck is this?
I love this. This chapter is so funny. You gotta read this.
What the fuck is this chapter title? Anyway, those
I came
spot.
up with it, by the way, for anyone wondering. I was the one who came up with that one.
Those spies sure know how to never give up, never say goodbye, and they cross the line. Alas, poor your dick, the meat hath been beaten so fiercely that it doth make the cotton pickers winds. Marie stopped in front of Lee and May for a second and take some breaths, dropping Double D on the ground. Ouch, Double D yelled. Sorry, sweetie, it's just that I'm tired, Marie said as she was on the verge of passing out, for real this time. Lee and May stared at Marie, very confused. Hey, Sockhead, what's going on? May asked. Before Double D could reply, something could be heard in the distance. Hey, what's with the music in the background? Lee asked. A very faint rendition of Escape from the City can be heard in the distance.
Come
Oh,
with me, and you will see.
see.
Come makes us flee as we escape from the city.
Oh no,
Come
they're
is
getting
white.
close.
You're full of shite.
Oh no, they're getting close, Double D yelled. The music was getting louder and louder, making Lee and May's eyes grow wide as they realized they would have to deal with the spies again. Jumpin' jacker-offs, it's the totally fries! May yelled. That's spies, you boner blasting dunderhead, Lee replied. I could make homemade french fries with the salt from your tears, May said smugly. Ed immediately woke up upon hearing this. Did someone say french fries? Ed excitedly asked while looking around. Come on, Ed, stand up and help us fight these crazy spies, Lee yelled, grabbing Ed and standing him up. Hey, get your hands off my man, May yelled. For once, Lee actually listened to May. You're right, I have my own man. Lee pulled out a salt shaker from her cleavage and unscrewed the cap. What are you doing? Double D asked. Wake the fuck up, samurai! Lee yelled, shoving the shaker up Eddie's nostrils and pouring it in. Eddie's eyes shot open. And Eddie screamed as tears welled up in his eyes. Double D and May cringed a little at this, while Ed just laughed a little. Lord help me, and I thought the Dead Sea was full of salt. Double D commented with a slight cringe and held in laughter. We're all gonna be dead if we don't deal with those damn spies. Come on, honey, let's take out these spies out like a hot barbecue menu. He yelled. Eddie turned pale. Casper the unfriendly ghost white.
Casper the unfriendly ghost.
Casper the unfriendly ghost white. Spies? No way, Jose. I'm not getting near those crazy, whacked out, cracked out meth heads. Eddie turned and ran in the other direction. And ran. He immediately tripped over Jerry Lawler and hit the pavement face first. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark, they yelled. This woke Jerry up from his nap. He stood up while yawning and immediately noticed something was off. Hey, what's with the music? Jerry asked. Everyone looked to the forest and saw that the spies were getting close. The spies had looks of crazed determination on their faces and were running like Officer Earl from How Do You Get the Chance of Meatballs? That has been a lot of balls lately, all right. I smell fish and poopy, Ed stated. Duty! Hubbledy yelled in fear. Save me! Oh Lord, someone save me! Eddie yelled. As the spies finally caught up to the cakers, Jerry interrupted their squab. Hold on, ladies, gentlemen, too, Jerry stated while getting between them. That's me, Ed added. The spies stopped dead in their tracks to hear what Jerry had to say. Why don't we take this to the WWE Super Slam? Watch on pay-per-view now, only $39.99. Jerry screamed at the top of his lungs while ripping his shirt off. Everyone considered this for a moment. Well, everyone except for Eddie, who was recovering from the face plant. I don't know. I feel like Marie should be awake to decide, Lee commented. Marie woke up, energized from hearing this. I'm in, Marie yelled. Wait, were you actually sleeping or were you just pretending again? May asked. Not important. What's important is the ass whooping we're gonna put on these bitches. Lee replied, getting pumped up. Now wait a minute, a voice that only Jerry was familiar with yelled. Vince McMahon. Everyone turned to look at Vince, who was holding a WWE microphone. This was also an entire camera crew now surrounding the area. How you doing, Jerry, old pal? Figured I paid you a visit, and I was happy to see you were already setting up our main event, Vince said directly into his mic. Wait a second. You knew I was here the entire time? Jerry asked. Nope. Now let's set the conditions for this match. Everyone was confused. What conditions? We're just going to fight, Marie said. Vince's face lit up. Well, for starters, how about we televise this event on a public broadcast instead of on pay-per-view? The ratings would go through the roof and beyond, Vince suggested. The spies started to smile with glee. Do you hear that, girls? We're going to be on TV. The spies started to hug each other. I'm not done yet, Lee and May. You won't be fighting in this match. Vince yelled. What? Wait, what? Marie yelled. What's the big idea? Lee yelled. It's okay, Lee. We can get popcorn and May started before Lee got mad and smacked her over the head. What's up with this, huh? You trying to prank us or something? Lee yelled. Simple. Ratings. Everyone stared blankly at him for a few seconds. Well, then who the fuck will I be fighting with? There's no way I can take all three of them on, Marie yelled. Vince smiled. I'm glad you asked. Introducing your verse partner, John Cena!
Oh, you have no idea what's happening next. You are not ready for this.
John Cena's theme played loudly and memeably. The buff boy entered the ring. John Cena did his best to hype up the people watching the show. The extremely loud music caused Eddie to look up with fear in his eyes. No! No! Please! Haven't I suffered enough? And he cried out while cowering. As it turned out, no, he had not suffered enough. No need to fear, Eddie, because you, yes, you, will be teaming up with the Blue Bimbo and the legendary John Cena at WWE Super Slam. Vince yelled deafeningly loud into the microphone. Eddie turned pale white again and stared at Vince with a look of complete hopelessness. That's even worse, Eddie yelled. Wow, get the fuck up. Eddie on TV? This is a dream come true, Alex happily said, while hugging Clover and Sam even tighter. Yeah, I've been thinking up all the new ways we could cock and ball torture him, Sam added. Hearing this nearly made Eddie piss his pants in fear. Why are you doing this to me? Eddie cried. Because ratings, Vince responded super casually. Now that's what I call American television, Dick Cheney yelled, while getting out of his pickup truck. Everyone looked over to see Dick and George walking up to them while a dubstep remix of American National Anthem was playing. "What are you guys doing here?" Jerry asked. "We got lost again and debated on going home, but then we heard on the radio that there was going to be a WWE match here," George explained. "Yeah, we figured we'd make the most out of this trip," Dick added. The Caker sisters watched in absolute confusion. "What the hell is even going on anymore?" Lee asked, not sure if she should be confused or frustrated. "No idea, but can we get back to me being called the Blue Bimbo? What the fuck's that about?" Vince Reed shouted. "We're going to call you the Blue Bombshell, but after that porno of yours leaked." "Stop right there. I've explained 25 different times now that the blue hair girl in that video was not me. Not every trailer trash girl with blue hair in a porno is me," Marie scratched, visibly getting increasingly angry and annoyed. Vince struggled to come up with a response for this. Fortunately for him, though, he wouldn't have to. "Say, what is that noise which sexually assaults Rolf's eardrums?" that was him saying it. "Say, what is this noise which sexually assaults Rolf's eardrums? Might it be the rousing crowd of a professional wrestling match?" Rolf asked, making motions next to his ears. Johnny, Plank, and Naz were standing behind Rolf, just as curious. Kevin was there too, but only because they dragged his unconscious body with them. Yes, the match of a lifetime is being held here in your cul-de-sac," Vince replied. Johnny was extraordinarily happy to hear this. "Did you hear that, buddy? We're finally going to see a WWE match in person," Johnny excitedly said to Plank. Naz did not comment because her mind was still broken and she would probably never recover. Yeah. Yes, the old-fashioned matchup of brain versus brawn and wiener versus sinkhole," Rolf yelled, flexing a bit. Vince paused for a moment, processing what Rolf had said. "Yeah, let's go with that." Vince turned back to face everyone else. "Now, let's get the stage set and get ready for some good old-fashioned wrestling." Pyrotechnics went off, lightening up the sky. Helicopters could be seen flying in, carrying a professional WWE ring, a few bleachers, and 2 announcer tables. 2 Mexican announcers could also be seen being carried in one of the helicopters. How did you get all that stuff here so quickly?" Double D asked. "Tune in to next chapter for the match of a lifetime," Vince yelled directly into his mic while staring directly at you, the reader and or reader's penis.
Yes.
Penis. I love that how you end every chapter with mentioning the word penis. Is there like an inside joke on that, Minor, real quick?
Kind of. Fucking. I believe what happened was. I think that was an inside joke on Sagan's end.
Okay, let me put up the new let me put up the new screen image because the next 2 chapters revolves around this image. So you know what? Let me do that. Give me a minute. Let me just do this. What is Ed wearing?
Dude, This is modern art right here. Look at Eddie. Look at Eddie's face.
Why is he like that?
I tried to make him look scared and it just came out like that.
Oh my
Oh boy, show the image in the chat.
God. Miner got it, if he can. Okay, that's what I want.
How does it have 829 views on Imgur? What the heck? Imgur.
What's with the colorized Mindy? Real quick.
Oh, she was supposed to be like fucking Asuka from WWE.
Okay. The WWE Jihad Part 1. Oh, it's on. The crowd is truly alive tonight, Ed. They are more than excited for tonight's main event, Jerry said, speaking directly into the announcer table mic. You said it, Jerry. Everyone here looks like they just woke up to some freshly toasted butter toast. Jerry nodded in agreement. Now then, let's go live to 3 of our current wrestlers. Lively live interview with a few cast members of WWE. Jerry the King Lawler yelled as the camera cut. Oh wow, it's The Undertaker! I love your work, man, Maurice said to The Undertaker. The Undertaker stared at Eddie very angrily. Eddie looked like a bitch. This pissed The Undertaker off. Your face looks punchable, The Undertaker declared to Eddie. Well, at least my face isn't as ugly as yours, punch. Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar, Sin Cara, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins watched in horror as The Undertaker started to beating the shit out of Eddie. Man, fuck this noise. I'm going back to AAA, Sin Cara declared in Spanish as he left the room. Eddie sure knows how to take a hit, Ed commented. Wait, a pile driver outside of the ring? Is this even legal? Jerry yelled as The Undertaker did a tombstone on Eddie. This was not staged, though. Jerry wasn't complaining. Please, no. What did I do to deserve this? Eddie cried out. Rest in peace. Eddie was tombstoned and suffered very painful but not lethal head trauma. Undertaker wasn't finished though and quickly suplexed Eddie as The Undertaker kept doing moves on Eddie. Marie admired his handiwork. While this brutal beating was taking place, John Cena decided to start up a conversation with anyone. So, Brock, how does it feel to have the same first name as the guy as from the Venture Brothers? John Cena asked. Good, actually. You know, it's always fun to have the same name as a cartoon character. Though I'm kind of jealous you were in Scooby-Doo, Brock Lesnar replied. You with the stupid tank top. Please help me, Eddie pleaded while pointing at Seth Rollins. Seth gave Eddie a very angry look. Fuck it. Let me in there. Seth Rollins yelled, starting to beat Eddie up too. Meanwhile, Brock Lesnar and John Cena continued their calm conversation. You know, I was wondering, would you rather do Velma or Daphne? Brock asked. I would rather do Velma myself. But anyway, that's besides the point. Neither. This shit's gay, man, Marie commented. Well, it's like my dad told me once, son, you are allowed to experience lesbian love. So I do both at once. And also watch them, John Cena replied smartly, being a man of culture. Shane McMahon walked in and watched as Eddie was beaten. This gave him a great idea. Hey, Ray and Randy, if our rates are high enough for the show, then everyone will get a nice raise. And it seems like being up that weird-looking guy is really bringing in the ratings. Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton exchanged surprised looks. They joined in too. This was just to increase the ratings, but Eddie was still fun to beat nonetheless. Sorry, fellas, gotta cut the interview short. Duty calls, Brock Lesnar said to Marie and John Cena. Wait, what? No, 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 stop! Eddie yelled as Brock grabbed him from behind. Brock firmed his grasp on Eddie from the backside, proceeding to German suplex the living shit out of him. And like that, Eddie just got taken to Suplex City. Terry commentated. He got suplexed like a T-Rex. Roar! And he added as he played with his dinosaur toys on the announcer table. At that moment, Roman Reigns, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, and King Corbin burst through the door and collectively started helping kick the shit out of Eddie as well. Macho Man Randy Savage burst through the wall, red, white, and blue hat on, ready to kick some wholesale ass. The fuck? I thought you were dead, or at least retired, Marie yelled. I got sent here by some buttered toast girly guy. Yeah, Randy Savage replied as he did a clothesline on Eddie, as Eddie laid between. As Letty. Sorry, I got a little too excited while I'm reading. As Eddie laid beaten on the ground, everyone got ready to slam down on him at the same time. Before they could, though, the spies walked in, finally. What the fuck? Are you seriously beating up Eddie before us? Alex yelled, visibly pissed off. The wrestlers all started to sweat and eyed the exit. Shane was already long gone. He was aware of the ratings the spies could bring in, but not willing to get directly involved. Your fuckers better run, or we'll cock and ball torture every last one of you, Sam screamed. The wrestlers all ran away. They were fierce fighters, but not batshit insane. John Cena stayed behind, but only because of the match. If he could, he would have also ran. Well, with them out of the way, I guess we should size up our opponents, quote unquote, Clover taunted. Marie glared at the spies while John Cena shivered with fear. Eddie was still laying on the ground, but could hear what everyone was saying. Well, we already know how fun it is to beat Eddie up, so we'll have to do something extra special with him, Alex declared very sinisterly. Eddie began to sweat and his eyes shot open. No! No more! Eddie screamed while cowering behind John Cena. Culver pointed at John Cena and said one thing that could scare the shit out of him. Oh my god! I can see you.
Oh no.
John began to violently shake, almost as if he was having a seizure. No! You can't see me! You can't see me! Cena cried out. Sam and Marie stared each other down. Oh my god, the blue hair out of the blue, Vince declared WWE Jihad in your pants! Alright, everyone, get ready! Jerry screamed like a banshee over the microphone. Vince grabbed a microphone too and proceeded to give a list of rules. This match will be vicious, without mercy, no holds barred. There are no 3 counts in this time, folks. It's a submission match, but not just submission. Submission in a steel cage. The crowd started yelling and busting nuts like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What the fuck?
Wow,
Yeah,
Plank.
Chipmunks love nuts.
Wow, Plank, listen to that. These These people are about to get wrecked, like destroyed in seconds. Johnny said to Plank, speaking up a bit over the louder with Crowder crowd. Yes. Now, let's get this match started, Vince yelled while the cameras did a close-up of the six. Wait, the match is starting now? Marie asked. Well, yeah, you dumb bimbo, Sam replied. Last one to the ring is an expired condom, Clover yelled while running towards the ring. Hey, I have no expired condom, Alex yelled, following behind. Sam gave one last look at Marie and flipped her off. Sam then ran to the ring with the two spies. Marie grabbed Eddie and John by the arms. Let's get this over with. Marie ran with them to the ring entrance. She immediately stopped when she saw what was happening in the ring. Eddie and John Cena had the exact same reaction when they saw it. The two Z-list wrestlers and the returning champion John Cena eyed their opponents a bit. They watched as a member of the crowd gave Alex a steel chair, and she did tribal rituals with it. I think we may have bitten off more than we can chew this time, guys, Marie whispered nervously. We bit off? You got me into this. I never wanted anything to do with this. Urgh! Eddie screamed in fear and premeditated pain. Relax, Eddie. We can win this. Relax, Eddie. We can win this, Marie exclaimed excitedly but still nervously. John Cena was too scared to comment on the situation. There were many mixed feelings at this event. Hey, ref, is it legal for me to sharpen the steel chair into a set of spears? Jover asked the referee. No, the referee replied. Is it legal for me to use this gun? Clover asked as she pulled out a blue Colt Python. Unfortunately, no, the referee replied. Is it legal for me to cock and ball torture my opponent? Alex asked. The referee thought for a few seconds. Only if it's Eddie. Yay! Alex exclaimed, readying a ladder for maximum crotch punishment. Eddie blankly stared. Why? Why does this world hate me so much? Allah, God, butter toast girl guy, butter thing. Please tell me why. Eddie screamed while on the verge of losing his mind. Is it legal for me to make yo mama jokes in the ring? Sam asked, completely ignoring Eddie. No, the referee added, also completely ignoring Eddie. Dang, that's my favorite part of wrestling, Sam said with a frown. The referee rolled his eyes, starting to regret agreeing to this match. Wow, Dick, those are some crazy women. My type, George Bush exclaimed.
I did not. Was I supposed to?
You said it. Even Lapis would like a piece of those cherry pies. Dick Cheney concurred. Oh, this is a bring back to that one fiction, isn't it?
Wait, which one? Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, there's a fan fiction that Sagan wrote where it was basically Dick Cheney, George Bush, and Lapis Lazuli, and they fight Kim Jong Elmo.
Kim Jong Elmo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really wanted to read that fiction again, just
You guys
because.
are so beyond human comprehension.
Yeah, we are.
Aren't we all? Aren't
Just
we
wait
all
until
in
you
this
get to my
point?
Yeah, just wait until you get to my ideas when they read them out someday, Bird.
The ref decided that the pay was enough to give some shit about his job and went back to focusing on the task at hand. He looked around and realized that the spies' opponents weren't in the ring yet. It didn't take long for him to spot them. What are you three doing? The match is starting in a minute. Oh, cool. I'll just flick the bean for the last 60 seconds. Sam added as Clover watched the bean flicking very intently. Well, no, going back now. Looks like we'll have to see this to the end, Marie commented, not really taking any more in not talking to anyone in particular. I'm too young to die, Eddie cried. You can't see me, John Cena added very blindly. Oh, very blandly, sorry. They got in the ring and stood in the corner. The ref quickly got out, and the cage started to lower down. Eddie looked up and started to freak out again. No! I want out! I want out! Eddie tried to run out of the ring, but was pulled back by Marie and John. Eddie struggled, but Marie and John refused to let go until the cage was completely lowered. The spies laughed as he struggled. All of a sudden, the bell rang. This caused Eddie to freak out once more. Fuck it, get in there, Marie said as she tossed Eddie directly into the spies. Like she physically threw the fucker at him. What the fuck? You thought you'd get a cheap shot on us, you little shit? Alex screamed at an extraordinarily angry tone while shocking Eddie. Eddie knew he was fucked, but he didn't realize just how fucked he was. Marie immediately turned towards John Cena. Alright, while Eddie keeps the spies distracted, you and I need to come up with a plan. John Cena nodded. No! Please stop! I already been through this once before! Eddie yelled as Clover carried him over her shoulder. Clover placed Eddie against the ladder and handcuffed his arms and legs between the bars. You ready for this? Eddie. Blah. God, I'm too excited. I'm sorry. You ready for these? Alex yelled as she climbed the ladder from the other side. Before Eddie could respond, Alex did a front flip into double foot stomp from the top of the ladder, slamming the full force on her body directly against his crotch. The ladder and Eddie were sent crashing down as Alex landed gently on the ground. Eddie cried out. Ooh, my God, what a brutal beginning, Jerry commentated, having to speak up over Eddie's wailing. An angel just got its wings and a new set of testicles. Ed commented. The crowd cheered and laughed at Eddie's suffering, but it wasn't over yet, not by
As
a mile.
they should.
Sam picked up the ladder.
As they should. Eddie's suffering is very funny.
I know. Sam picked up the ladder, which was carrying Eddie, and used it as a battering ram against a turnbuckle. She slammed Eddie with full force against the metal pole, knocking the wind out of him. Eddie was turned over and laid ladder first onto the ground, making him wonder subconsciously what the spies would do next. Alex climbed onto the turnbuckle and grabbed a steel chair with one hand as Sam climbed over her shoulder. Clover leaped up from the top rope on top of the other two spies, forming a tower as the crowd cheered like madmen. What are the spies planning with this one? I've never seen anything like it, Jerry yelled. They told me that they call it the Circuit d'Ouvre, Ed replied. That doesn't rhyme, but I like it, Jerry added. I get it. it's a talent, and I love it.
The Cirque d'Ouvray.
I get it because of the show that the Totally Spies were in. They're French. It's a French cartoon.
What? No, it's from the Cirque du Soleil.
What?
The circus, the Cirque du Soleil. You never heard of it?
Oh, no. I
Oh,
was thinking of something completely different.
Oh, no. I wasn't like basing it on something French or whatever. I was just basing it on like a term used for like a fancy kind of circus.
Oh. That doesn't rhyme, but I like it, Jerry added. Eddie started to panic. Marie! John! Help me! Eddie pleaded. Oh, no. Eddie pleased. Should it be pleaded? Not pleased, though?
No, he's pleasing the spies by suffering.
Oh, okay. Because it sounded more
That's
like
my excuse.
pleading, but okay.
No,
Eddie.
hold on. That's my excuse. I'm the writer. Whatever I say goes.
Okay.
Nikki's
Eddie.
saying you're right.
Okay. Eddie pleased while staring at John and Marie. The two completely ignored him and continued to discuss their plan. You know, I do agree with the teachings of Plato. I think he gave a very religious Plato. I think he gave a very religious yet scientific insight on the meaning of life, Marie said to John Cena. Though I found Socrates studies to be way more interesting. Got any threes? Cena asked. Nope, go fish, Marie replied as she flashed her deck of cards. Won't somebody help me? Eddie yelled. And Eddie is crying, begging for help from his team, but they just don't care. Very confident. With good reason, Jerry, old pal. This is the stuff that gets the crowd wild, Ed replied. Right you are, Ed. And with that, ooh, the elbow drop, Jerry yelled as Clover did a backflip, elbow dropping onto Eddie's scrotum.
I said scrotum, but it should be scrotum. Yes.
Help me! Help me! Eddie said as he gasped for air. And the tower continues. Oh my god, it's carnage in the ring tonight! Jerry yelled as Sam jumped off next and did a full 360 spin into a power knee, slamming right into Eddie's chest. No, this was not staged either, not by a long shot. Eddie tried to scream but can only cough. The crowd began to cheer even harder when holding up Totally Spies posters. Finally, Alex went last, jumping into the air, holding a chair. Eddie finally recovered from his coughing fit, only to watch as Alex fell towards him. She held the steel chair at a vertical angle, hitting Eddie directly in the balls upon impact. Ow! That's gotta hurt. My God! A low blow! Won't someone stop the match? Good Lord! Jerry yelled, visibly getting hyped up at this point. Ah! Eddie yelled, almost passed out by this point. The spies decided to mix things up a bit and undid Eddie's handcuffs. They took a bow from the crowd as the crowd cheered them on. You mean... Oh, you think my man will give up that easy? Lee, you haven't seen nothing yet, Lee yelled from the crowd. Oh yeah? Well, watch this, Alex replied. Alex pulled out her thing of gamer girl bath water and began to open it up. Oh, what the hell? Is that even legal? Jerry yelled as the camera focused on Alex. Eddie yelled, desperately trying to crawl away as fast as he could anyway, getting his horrific injuries. At this point, Sam and Clover grabbed Eddie by the legs as Alex opened the bathwater up and took a good sniff slash snort. Alex set it down and grabbed the ropes, beginning to shake them like the ultimate warrior. Fuck yeah! Alex yelled. She immediately picked.
Warrior of all things. This is when I was a dumb high schooler and I was unironically a fan of the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh yeah.
Not the ultimate warrior.
She immediately picked the bathwater up and shoved it violently in Eddie's mouth. The spies kicked and punched Eddie until he begrudgingly swallowed every last drop. No fair, you used a biological weapon. Ali raged, about ready to get out of her seat. No way, lady. This is a biological weapon, Sam yelled, pulling her pants and underwear down to who mooned the crowd. The crowd let out a loud gasp while some people began to cheer louder and do wolf calls. My God, what the hell is she doing? I can see the moon, sun, Grand Canyon, and the Marianas Trench. Jerry commentated, now witnessing one of the craziest matches he's ever seen in his life. Sam then pulled her pants down more and wiggled her rear end a bit, showing off the entirety of her ass, and giving the audience is a pretty nice view of her snatch too. Oh, for God's sakes, now she's just showing off, Jerry yelled. I like what I'm seeing here, Jerry. If only she had a penis, Ed commentated. What the fuck? Why did my boyfriend have to be the sexually confused one? May yelled.
That
It's
lines
like
up with what happened earlier if you remember the first chapter.
yeah, I know. It's like the Ultimate Warrior said before, Ed. Queering does not make the world work. Jerry yelled. Editor's note: the Ultimate Warrior actually did say this. We didn't intend the line to be this line to be fictional. Not for you, anyway, Ed said dumbly. I can't argue with that one, Ed. If you like a Slim Jim with your moon pies, I can hate that. I can't hate that. A very low, snap it to a Slim Jim can be heard from Randy Savage in the background. Sam did a squat over Eddie, giving the crowd a very good idea as of what she was about to do. Oh, I submit. I'm tapping out. Oh, dear God. Eddie yelled, smacking the floor next to him as hard and fast as he could. That's it. He's out, the ref yelled while Eddie is coming out of the ring. Eddie immediately ran away and started to vomit up the gamer girl bathwater. The spies were raged and disappointed. What the fuck? Now, who are we supposed to take our hormonal rage out on? Sam yelled while pulling her pants back up. Oh shit, it looks like Eddie finally tapped out. Come on, John boy, get out there, Marie yelled as John Cena ran into the ring screaming like a lunatic. Marie leaned over and started to whisper to one of the ring guards outside of the cell. Thanks to your cocaine, schnookums. Thanks for the cocaine, schnookums. The guard simply nodded, while he continued to look through the crowd. Man, a good old-fashioned dick-sucking in the locker room works really well sometimes, Marie said as she leaned back, proud of herself. What the fuck are you talking about? You suck double D's cock while paying me for the coke. The guard replied, well, I suck dick, so fuck you. The guard sighed and dropped the conversation. He didn't want to think about why Vince strapped Double D and tied him to a pole in the break room. Marie then looked back and watched as her plan unfolded. Hopefully a cocaine-fueled John Cena would win the day. Whoa, what the fuck? Alex yelled as John Cena grabbed her by the head and slammed her repeatedly into the turnbuckle face first. The spies looked all completely thrown off. And my god, what's happening here? The legendary John Cena is turning things around, folks, Jerry yelled. Cena then grabbed Alex and went up to the top rope. Before Alex even knew what was happening, John Cena performed an elevated suplex. My god, he's knocked the wind out of her! Jerry yelled as the crowd went bonkers. Nobody saw this coming, Jerry, for he is the last airbender. And said dumbly once more. Sam and Clover finally snapped out of their trance, though just in time to see Alex getting 5 knuckles scuffed. What is even happening out there, guys? It's a slaughterhouse. He's beating her half to death. Jerry commented, he sure is frying her chickens, huh? And added, you're damn right, Ed. Oh my god, look at him now. He's running to the ropes, Jerry yelled as John Cena ran to one side of the ring and gained momentum from the ropes. As he turned around, though, Clover hit him directly in the face with a steer chair and from the side of the ring. All the momentum he had left him. He fell directly on his back. Marie started to get worried. You want to play rough? Well, we'll fucking play rough, Sam yelled. Alex got helped up by Clover while Sam punched John Cena a couple of times, though this only pissed John Cena off even more. Wait a second here. My god, the attitude adjustment this early in the match? Jerry yelled. Alex and Clover heard this and immediately looked over to see that John Cena had Sam thrown over his shoulders. God, help me! Help, Crash! Oh, that's gotta hurt, Marie commented with a cringe. She then got excited again and pulled out a thing of popcorn. Alright, that does it. I'll get this son of a bitch, Clover yelled, running towards John Cena. And oh my god, the boot! John Cena just kicked her like a football! Jerry screamed with hype as John Cena did a front kick, sending Clover flying to the ground. There was a lot more ball kicking earlier today as well, Jerry added. John Cena did his signature "you can't see me" pose while facing the crowd. Unfortunately for him, though, Clover was sneaking up behind him with a flaming baseball bat in her hands, doing a George Costanza pose. I can see you! She screamed while striking John Cena in his lower back. Ah! John Cena screamed in pain as he fell to his knees. Uh-oh, Marie said to herself. Oh my Jesus above, where'd she get that? And when did she light it on fire? Jerry screamed, reacting to the flaming carnage. Clover just dropped her mixtape, Jerry, and yelled, how about some burning wood for your wood? Clover yelled, hitting John Cena in the crotch from behind, almost setting his pants on fire. John Cena dropped to the ground in cocaine-fueled hyper pain. Low blow, and the ref is spurging out. Get the hell out of there, ref. What are you doing? Jerry screamed in confusion and slight worry. That blow was lower than my grade point average, and commented. Hey, I told you that you can only hit Eddie in the balls. One more hit like that and you're out. the ref yelled, right before immediately running out of the cell. He knew the wrath he had just brought on. That ref has balls, Ed. This is a fight even Mick Foley would say no to, Jerry commented. Say no to drugs, kiddos, haha, Ed replied. Well, I'm sure old Mick said no to saying no to drugs, but that's a story for another time. And oh my god, she's laying into John Cena. This is just brutal, Jerry yelled as Clover used the hilt of the baseball bat to clock John Cena over the face. I had like 7 different lines related to cock and ball torturer, and now I can't use any of them, Clover screamed while relentlessly beating John Cena. I think she singed her eyebrows with that last one, Jerry, and his dignity, haha. Ed stated happily, but still dumbly. Sam, come take a shit on John for me, Clover yelled, now
Oh
very
dear.
pissed off. Sam got back up and pulled her pants back down, waving her ass cheeks over John's face. This time, though, she looks pissed off. My lord, John Cena's about to see some shades of brown in a few seconds, Jerry yelled very enthusiastically
Oh,
for
no.
some reason. That's what he gets for calling my mix my Mexican
I don't
friend
remember what happens from here, so this is all alien to me.
Rey Mysterio and a midget dominatrix, and he yelled. Well, I hope you like having brown skin, Cena, yelled. What? Ew! That is such a gross color for. Oh, okay. Clover yelled. Most of the crowd gasped but somehow mumbled in agreement. The mumbling came from Johnny. Hey, she's right, you know, Johnny finally yelled. Alex sat up and gave Clover a very annoyed and angry look. Oh my god, what does Clover think she's doing? I never heard such a load of racism uttered in my life, Jerry yelled. Finally, Alex had enough of Clover's shit for one night. She yelled a bit and jumped up in front of Clover, grabbing her head from behind and slamming down hard. RKO! I can't believe it. She attacked her own teammate, Jerry yelled. I didn't listen to a single thing you just said, Jerry. I was more focused on the lady on the top of the cell, Ed replied, pointing to the top of the cell. What the? Suddenly, a deafeningly loud music track played, and fire spewed up from the ground as the lady did poses on the top of the steel cage. My god, look who it is! It's the vile, the bitchy, despicable, and totally awesome Mandy! Jerry screamed into the microphone. The theme song proceeded to stop as Mandy climbed down into the cell. The spies have all looks of confusion, but mostly rage. Mandy, what the fuck are you doing here? Sam yelled as John Cena ran off crying,
Good question.
effectively being replaced by Mandy. Mandy was wearing an outfit that completely ripped off Asuka's multicolor shtick, but she did not even remotely care. She had the slightest skimpy Raven from Teen Titans looking ass leotard on, so it wasn't a complete rip off, we guess. Plus, the LGBT stood by her for what looked somewhat similar to rainbow colors, so she got lots of sponsorships. I'm sick and tired of hearing about all the fucked up, twisted shit you've been doing to people, and I'm not going to listen to it anymore. You hear? Mandy yelled into the microphone she had with her at the moment. Well, listen to her go. She's heated and ready to fight, Ed, Jerry commented. She was also ready to bite which I saw her do on Pornhub too the other night, Ed replied as his attention was taken by a very familiar armored jeep pulling up. As soon as the jeep came to a stop, four retard school truant officers slash soldiers hopped out with guns drawn. One of them came out with Sarah in a wheelchair. Her face looked mostly normal, but it was obvious that she had been fucked up. Little baby Sarah! Ed cried out. All of a sudden, Ed's good friend Ghost Ed's good friend Ghost came to help him. Ghost pulled out a steel chair and began to wrestle the other soldiers. He smacked the shit out of one guy with a chair, set it down, and RKO'd another into it. He then taken the officers down to Lucha Suplex City. I ain't afraid of no ghost, Sarah retardedly yelled, getting out of the wheelchair. Little baby Scott's back Sarah is a retardo Montoblan now. This calls for action, Ed yelled as he ran down to get his outfit on. Jerry's just stared at Ed confused for a second. He wasn't sure what to do and could only think of one thing. We'll be right back after this commercial break. This is already gold. This is already gold.
This is like one of the best things I've ever done to this day.
And we already got like one more chapter left and then the epilogue.
The epilogue's actually pretty fun. I'd recommend reading that.
Oh my god. All right. Here we go. The finale. Let's go. We made 3 recordings to this point. Let's do it. Chapter 20, WWE Jihad Part 2, the epic beginning of the epic conclusioning.
What a chapter name.
WWE Double the Penis. Well, here to commentate with me in this glorious match is Rolf, I guess. Oh, God. Jerry announced as Rolf rushed to the other seat. Yes, Rolf shall aid you, Wrestle Boy, but later Rolf shall prove to Couch Potato Kevin, while Rolf is the true master of the meat slicking. Rolf said almost directly into the microphone. Kevin was still unconscious, so he didn't hear any of this. Say, Rolf, what do you think of this match so far? Jerry asked. Yes, Rolf respects what he sees. The bounty of manual labor may take its toll, but it builds the character of unconsciousness in the nerves of many, Rolf acknowledged happily. You heard it here, folks. And what the hell is happening in the ring? Are you seeing this, Rolf? Blurted Jerry as he watched Mandy get the ever-loving shit beaten out of her. Yes, the spies seem to have the advantage. Rolf has wrestled with the vile girl Mandy in the past, though such merciless activities normally make Rolf wish he were in the bedroom. Rolf added. The crowd cheered like madmen as the spies started kicking Mandy while she was on the ground. Marie watched as Mandy got beaten up and wondered if she should try and help. She figured she should do something. But when she tried to climb into the ring, the spies looked back with angry anime faces. Ah, friends! Stay the fuck out of this, all 3 spies raged, almost like demons. Clover and Sam started to do moves on Mandy, while Alex scared Marie by Spaz running at her. Marie hid in the corner of the cell, while Alex brought a table into the ring. Marie felt kind of bad, not helping, but figured she could use this time to come up with a new plan. My god, this is a war! It's like Vietnam out there, Jerry declared. Yes, but with no penny by the dollar prostitution or sharing of jellied gasoline. Oh, Pat. RKO, my god, this is brutal, Jerry yelled as Sam RKO'd the living shit out of Mandy and put her in a chokehold. Ah, yes, the chokehold of degradation. Rolf has had many a woman perform this dangerous move, Rolf commented. Mandy tried her best to get out of the chokehold as Sam eventually let go. Like clockwork, Clover had run up and drop kicked her in the chest. Mandy wheezed with pain but struggled to get back up. Come on, Mandy. Get back up, Marie encouraged, shaking the ropes. We told you to stay out of it, Alex screamed while tackling Marie out of the ring. Just as Clover reached out to punch Mandy, she twisted the arm back and lifted her into the air. What the fuck? What the hell? What is she getting this power from? She's just got the hell beaten out of her. She's a demon, Rolf, Jerry screamed. Oh, fuck, Sam, get back here, Clover shouted, rushing between Mandy's legs. Sam performed an uppercut right in the veg. Mandy dropped Clover and fell to her knees in pain. Ow! Fuck! Mandy exclaimed. Low blow! What a despicable act! She can't get disqualified either for this one, Rolf. Mandy doesn't have a cock or balls. Cherry gasped at the absolute top of his lungs. Clover got back up and kneed Mandy in the head, knocking her over. Sam rushed over to grab the steel chair for another move. Where are they going for here? My god, these girls should be disqualified already, grunted Jerry. Yes, this is quite terrible indeed, but Rolf's interest is piqued by happenings outside of the ring, Rolf added with a smile. Outside the ring, Mary was getting brutally pegged in the ass by Alex.
Of course she is.
Oh, God, it hurts, Murray cried out. We warned your stupid ass, and now this ass is getting fucked, Alex screamed directly in Murray's ear. Murray cried even more as Alex started thrusting the entire 12-inch strap on in her ass. Oh, God, I can't look, but I have to because it's my job, Cherry lamented. If you hate what your eyes show you, then why not look in the ring? Much more interesting, yes? Rolf suggested. Clover did a vicious German suplex on Mandy to get her in a belly-up position, making the crowd go wild. Boner Saw is ready, exulted Sam, as she climbed to the top rope with a steel chair. Are you ready? Clover hyped as she got into position. Oh no, not this move, Marie muttered with a gasp for air as fear welled up in her voice. Sam jumped from the top rope to Clover, who propelled her towards Mandy. She did a double front flip in midair as she slammed the leg of a chair into Mandy's crotch. Mandy immediately spazzed out, screaming in pain and rolling across the ring. Mandy couldn't even get up. She just grabbed her crotch and cried a bit while being brought to her knees in blinding pain. Oh my Lord! Jesus in heaven! She just split her uterus in half. They're making scrambled eggs, Rolf. Cherry Holly.
Scrambled.
Scrambled eggs. I get it. I prefer hard boiled and over easy, Sarah yelled into the microphone, having rushed over to the announcer's table. Yes, but why is this called a match? This This is more one-sided than Rolf's fight with the Chinese milkman. Rolf is the only foreign person in the cul-de-sac! Rolf stressed. That's pretty cool-de-sac of you, Rolf. But, my god, just look at what's happening. It's carnage in the ring tonight. And the audience... Hey! Jerry tried to reply as Ghost came up from behind and took the mic. I don't know what you are right now. I don't know where you are right now, Ed. But I just finished off these retard school guys. Ghost disclosed while pulling up a chair next to Jerry and Rolf. He also pulled up a chair for Sarah. It's like the... I like the coochie cruncher. Again! Sarah chirped with laughter similar to Ed's. Meanwhile, Clover and Sam were climbing up to the top of the cell while holding Mandy, one arm reversed for her each. Oh my god, are they about to replicate what Undertaker did to Mick Foley? I can't believe what we're witnessing here tonight. This is absolutely insane, Jerry screamed, about to literally orgasm with hype. I can't believe it. These girls are more fucked than the Afghan whore after we liberated her, Ghost committed, but weirdly specific. Rolf would like to know of this. How you say, liberated whore, Rolf added. Sarah had nothing to say. She just laughed dumbly. While Clover and Sam got the top of the cell, they reached their arms and Sparta kicked Mandy near 20 feet below. Mandy was sent crashing into the table which Alex had placed there earlier. Ow! Ow! God! Fuck! Cough. Mandy whimpered as she coughed up a bunch of blood onto the ring. What's worse is the spies weren't even done with her. Mandy got the blood! She landed... Mandy got the blood! She landed with a thud! Sam commented during air guitar motions. We're not done yet, Clover announced as she and Sam climbed down with a fever from the top of the cell, confirming what we just said last sentence. Sam pulled out a mic. We're gonna leave you more fucked up than the time we operated on Sarah, Sam began while pointing at Sarah. You are not doctors. I demand a medically licensed professional, Sarah yelled retardedly, banging on the table and causing mic feedback. Clover grabbed the mic from Sam. Yeah, you're going to wish we just killed you. Just like we killed those butter toast cultists. Sam looked confused for a second before remembering. Oh yeah, that's right. We did kill those butter toast freaks. The two shared a laugh and got ready to deal some real damage. Marie looked on in absolute fear and still held her crotch with both hands in massive amounts of pain. She tried to get back up, but only managed to crawl a bit. Besides the crowd, the only thing she could hear was a mix of Marie's cries and Alex's laughter. She felt as though all hope was lost. All of a sudden, another burst of fire came out as a mysterious priest-esque figure came out. Can you smell? Drums crash. What the priest? Drum crash. Is toasting? As the deafening dun 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 from the Rock's theme song played, which would inevitably lead to a lawsuit or two, and the law of laughter from various executives. Ed started to walk up to the cell like it's the fucking Terminator. He wore his priest outfit with the assless chaps.
No, it's the Terminator.
The Terminator. What the hell? Jerry Cass saying, what, like Hank Hill? Is this planned? This is the match where boys and girls become men and women, Jerry. Like the time I sawed a frozen squirrel in half, Ghost added. Yay! My big brother Ed's gonna kick some Biggie ass! Sarah yelled, actually clapping. Yes, the language of death metal, Wolf boomed, doing the air guitar. Jerry was glad the commentators weren't being directly filmed, just recorded, but Ghost has had something to say. Something tells me none of this was planned, Jerry, my boy. Just like the pregnancy of that Afghan woman. Ghost concurred as he smoked a blunt through his mask like Elon Musk if Elon Musk was wearing a mask. Afghan bimbo bore a child. Well then, Rolf must perform a double impregnation to impress the butter gods, Rolf screamed, now going completely off topic. Jerry didn't know how to respond to any of this. Pass the blunt for weedy fun time. You take one down, pass it around, Sarah added. All of a sudden, Randy Savage rushed to the announcer table and popped up a chair and a microphone as well. Well, what are you doing here? Exclaimed Jerry. The rumors of my retirement have been greatly exaggerated. Yeah, because I tell you what, Jerry, the Macho Man is impressed. Like nobody's business at tonight's show, Randy yelled. Retirement? What are you? Jerry tried to ask. Snap into a Slim Jim! Bite, Randy roared, interrupting Jerry. Alex stopped her thrusting and stared at Ed with pure fear in her eyes. Why did you two have to say that shit over the mic? Alex screamed. Ed slowly walked up to the ring and ripped the cage door off its hinges. Suddenly, Ed got very hyped up and went crazy. I am Ed! Cheese and macaroni! Ed declared
Cheese and macaroni.
while still maintaining his serious, angry expression. He's like the Terminator! Yeah! There's vengeance in his eyes! Yeah! Old Ed is going to put on a show! Yeah! The likes of which he haven't seen since the days of the WWF, Randy remarked, while still eating his Slim Jim. Yay! Snap into Slim Tim! Sarah added retardedly and brain-deadedly. Yet at this point, at least Sarah was a likable person. But Alex ran back in the ring with Sam and Clover. All three started to hug each other while shaking. What the fuck are we going to do? Sam shrieked. Roar! I'm the Tyrannosaurus Rex! Ed exploded, now running at full speed right through the cell. Now that's a sexual Tyrannosaurus if I ever saw one, Jerry. Yeah, any girl will be lucky to have a man like that. Yeah! Randy Savage roared, now getting hyped up as well. Yes. Ralph always did prefer the bones of the mighty Utah Raptor. However, Rolf respects your love for scavengers, Rolf added. I think there's gonna be some scavenging going on tonight, guys, because Ed is out for prey. He's out for blood, folks, and nothing's going to stop him, Jerry spluttered. Yay, do the clothesline on their cootie, big brother, Sam cheered. Mandy crawled out of the ring just as Ed was jumping in. Mandy fell on the ground, completely exhausting for the time being. The entire ring shook, knocking the spies over. Here, Ed, take one of these, Mandy exulted, slowly bringing a table to the ring. Ed picked up the table up proudly, lifted it in the air. Butter toast gods, give me the power of butter toast, Ed prompted. Your wish has been granted. Use this power wisely and without mercy, Butter Astolfo replied up from above. Fun fact, Butter Astolfo is not made out of butter. He's just Astolfo, covered in butter. to form an alter ego. The more you know, trademark. Quick, get him while he's distracted, Alex uttered, trying her best to sound brave. Alex charged at Ed while Sam and Clover continued to cower. Ed saw her coming, though, and hit her directly in the stomach with the end of the table. She fell to her knees and held her gut in pain. Fuck! Alex whimpered. Alex set up the table and gave Alex a "you're fucked" look. Prepare to meet your maker! Alex raged. Ed picked Alex up by the neck and wrapped his arms around her, lifting her up in the air. He proceeded to choke slam the living shit out of her, getting a wild reaction from the crowd. A choke slam! Holy Jesus, I never seen it performed so brutally! Jerry exclaimed. Well, it looks like we got a new grave digger in town. Yeah, even Undertaker himself would be proud. Yeah, I'm happy to say, Jerry, this man could be the next face of Slim Jim if he wanted. Yeah, prized the Macho Man. Alex struggled to breathe as she laid on the ground. Ed slowly turned around and stared at Sam and Clover. Clover stood a few feet away, holding a steel chair. Oh, shit, fuck! Clover shrieked, swinging a steel chair at Ed in a panic. Ed smacked the chair with his other hand and sent it crashing into Clover's face, making her bleed a bit and fall to the ground. Did you see that, guys? Sputtered Jerry. He just smacked the chair away like it was nothing. The Macho Man couldn't be prouder of this guy. Yeah! Randy Savage praised as he gave a thumbs up of approval. You see, fellas, that steel chair represents the sun. The sun sometimes beat the shit out of his girlfriend, the moon. Clover, there is a moon, Ghost chirped, now high off his mind. Jerry Lawler just slowly looked over at Ghost. How high are you exactly? Jerry asked. He just mentioned the sun! The sun is 93 million bazillion miles away from the Earth. I know lots about sciencey stuff, Sarah yelled. That's pretty high, I'll admit, Jerry replied. Yes, Rolf has smoked incest before. Rolf added. The word is incense, Rolf, Jerry corrected. Yes, Rolf smokes while doing it. Do you live in a cave? Rolf replied, now yelling. Jerry didn't reply and just continued to watch the match. Jerry and the rest of the commentators watched on as Ed picked up the bleeding Clover and put her over his shoulders. He dropped down and smacked her back first onto his knee in a wannabe Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Ooh, that's too much, even against the spy. She'll be lucky to walk again after that, Jerry shouted. Yeah! Yay! Baby Sarah will have wheelchair pals! Yay, yay! Exulted Sarah while clapping. Oh God, my back! Fuck! Clover wheezed, struggling to crawl across the ground. Sam looked at Clover for a few seconds, then looked over at Alex. Hey, how are you doing there, Alex, old pal? Sam asked. Go fuck yourself, you period blood-headed looking asshole. Alex cursed, still gasping for breath. Ah, cool. I'm just gonna bolt. Oh, you motherfucking Sam then darted like a madwoman out of the ring until she got smacked in the chest with a steel chair from Mandy. Ow, fuck, what the hell, man? Sam growled while clutching her chest. Mandy dropped the chair and went into a fighting stance. I didn't hear no bell, Mandy retorted, before socking Sam right in the head. Sam clutched her face a bit until Mandy ran from one of the ropes and back at her, leg dropping right on her face. Are we seeing the greatest comeback in American wrestling history? I can't believe what I'm seeing here, guys. This is madness, Jerry exclaimed. Look, 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 Big Brother is on a turnbuckle, Sarah chortled in joy. Ed, Ed stood high and looked down at Clover. Alex finally managed to stand up and attempted to knock Ed down. After a few steps, though, she was tripped by Marie. Guess who's back? Marie yelled, and she finally pulled her soaked pants back up, jumping and elbow dropping on top of Alex. Now let's see how you like it. Mandy smirked, rushing to Marie's side of the ring and drop kicking Alex in the crotch. God fucking damn it. Alex whimpered in pain. Mandy ran back to the other side of the ring and hoisted Sam over her shoulders, yeeting her onto the turnbuckle. I have the ultimate fuck you in store, Mandy scoffed, pulling out a bag of thumbtacks. She poured the tacks all over the ground, leaving Sam to watch in horror. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sam stuttered as Mandy picked her up, DDTing her into the thumbtacks. Oh my god, the brutality of it all. Hold on.
Alright. Alright. Hmm. Oh, Beretta left. Oh, Burr left. Are you there, guys, still?
Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah, because it's been a long while since I've listened to anything from you.
I have
Alright.
Rye.
Alright. I don't know what Corey had to do to have him stop. Alright, I'm trying to fire the link thing again, but this time I'm like gonna share the links to the images, because I think sharing them in like a pair of like fives or whatever would be easier than just me downloading all of them. With some of them, yeah, it's dumb that when I download some of the files, they're like freaking like some of them are like 3 or 4 like megabytes just for like one
Yeah, that is
PNG.
kind of nuts actually. For a Fire Emblem photo too, that should not be that much. That's just like a regular anime character.
Yeah, or well, one's made or owned by Nintendo, I guess. Like, I didn't have a problem with this when I did this with the Fate and Toho characters before. Which, oh yeah, I guess we don't know how long we're gonna wait, so you might as well go back to the Toho list and tell me the other two, because we're using Cerno for the Chuck E. Cheese one. Oh yeah, Cerno and Kaneko, yeah, exclude Cerno and Kaneko, because I want to use Kaneko for the insect pick thing. You know,
Okay,
the
dope.
other
That's fine.
chapter. Cerno's already gonna be used for the Chuck E. Cheese, where I might actually have her, because I was thinking that, because I might have it where she's the birthday girl in that chapter. So it's like Cerno's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese or some shit like that.
All right. All right, Corey, we got to keep reading. Corey?
He said he needs a moment, and then I don't know what it is, but I think he's doing something.
Oh, okay.
So I guess
Yeah, that's fine. What a great fanfic this is.
yeah. I was actually kind of yeah. I don't yeah. Honestly, so at some point, we kind of want to like we should collab in another fic, but instead of like weird lewd Chuck E. Cheese Toho Fuda stuff, it should just be a dumb like actual dumb booking of an actual wrestling show.
It should just be like a bunch of made up characters.
Maybe. Yeah, because I had this match idea earlier after seeing the Rampage thing. I was thinking it's like a 6-man tag where it's between the Rudos or heels, where the heel Rudo team is Gilgamesh, Christian, and Austin Theory, as they're against the Technico Face team. The Technico Face team being Cody from SML, Bad Cat Moss, and Ricky Starks. So
Yes.
basically
Absolutely.
the match. I even booked it. I even booked moments where the match starts, but as barely a minute since Christian got into the match, Jungle Boy comes out of nowhere to pull him out the ring, just beats him up, to reference what happened between them in this week's Rampage. So
Fucking Cody from SML.
yeah, so where even though Christian that promo says they're done or whatever, even though I'm pretty sure they're definitely not done, they're gonna continue on. I'm betting.
Yeah, pretty much.
So to show he's definitely not over it. Jungle Boy just interrupts Christian's match and just beats him up to the point he just clotheslines him in the freaking crowd and just beats him up with a chair multiple times in the crowd. Meanwhile, Gilgamesh and Austin Taylor does not give a crap about their tag partner going on. So while Christian, who is supposed to be like the legal man, is just pulled out of the ring and beaten up, the ref doesn't even bother like counting him out. So instead, the two of the guys literally had to pick who. So instead, they had to like discuss who's gonna be the legal man now. So Gilgamesh just immediately just tags in Austin Theory like you're in, and just hops out of the ring and just expects Theory. So Theory's like the legal man and all confused and pissed off at Gilgamesh. Austin Theory gets attacked by I think Cody or Mad Cat. So it's oh okay. Okay, he muted. Corey, you there? Because if this is still recording, then yeah, I guess I'm the only one talking right now. So then, fuck. So in other news, that's not fic-wise. For those who actually like Amphibia, there's gonna be like a new journal book coming out. It's like supposed to be like whatever. It's supposed to be like based on whatever fucking journal Marcy has. So it's like Marcy's journal, but in physical form. It's similar to like how Gravity Falls actually sold physical copies of the journals in the show, and how there's an actual physical copy of Star versus like Book of Spells and all that. I think there's like a second physical book that's basically like about Star and Marco's guide to dimensional travel. I should get that second one. Got the Book of Spells, but yeah. Basically, Amphibia's doing their own version of that, where it's like Marcy's like journal. It's like Marcy Boo's like journal or something like that, where we might get more info on the the show, and maybe have some blanks filled in that you kind of question in some parts of the show. Which and interesting additional info that's not in the show. So I think that'll be interesting. Basically, from what I heard, the original like release date somewhere in November, but apparently the release date got delayed till like December.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Hey, I don't know what happened to Miner, but he muted himself.
He muted himself?
Yeah. Hold on, let me. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
tell
do
him
that.
that I'm
Let me
back.
do it.
I just,
Alright.
Oh
And
my
I hope
god.
you don't mind, but I'm advertising and giving news about the new Amphibia journal book while your guys are gone. Because apparently the new like Amphibia journal or the physical journal thing, that's actually delayed till like around December. So in case you wanna like be interested in getting that, then just letting you know. Which which I need to like learn the freaking prices though, because I'm definitely gonna buy that shit.
Oh my god. Uh,
All right then, yeah.
I've
Yeah, I don't know
completely,
what I have to do.
yeah. Alright. My freaking, oh.
Yeah, so I guess like without reading it, how much is there left?
Oh. Bro, those. Oh shit. Bro, I'm almost like halfway done with this chapter,
So halfway, and then
and pretty much I don't even know what Miner's doing.
oh, okay, he says hold on. I think he has to do something. Yeah. I guess while we wait for him to come back and resume, I guess do you want to like? Oh
I'm
hey,
back for that.
we're
I'm
about
back.
to.
Sorry for that.
Wow! He just came
Yeah.
back after you said that. That's hilarious.
Yes, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna like ask Corey if while we wait for you to come back, if we can like discuss like, what's gonna be next for like recording fanfic thing.
That's actually a good question. After the Totally Ed's thing, I have no clue.
Yeah. Do you want to like discuss that once we're done, or?
I'm gonna go to bed once we're done.
I know that.
Alright.
I know that, but we're talking about
I'm
we're
just gonna-
talking about for future ideas, dude.
Yeah, or at least the one that we can do next time after this. Cause I was
I'll
thinking,
give it some. I'll let you
Bro,
know
I
later.
think
Don't worry.
bro, I think this is about as far as like how lewd I will take to put up on YouTube.
alright,
Okay.
alright then. I'm just gonna say,
Totally Edge just proves that.
yeah. I'm just
Okay.
gonna ask right away before we continue on. Do you think for the next reading thing we can try and read like one about it or some other manga like that?
I probably think I can see why not, maybe. I Or maybe we can. Oh shit! I forgot to post the other part of book 2 of Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Not Dork Diaries.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
still
I
need to do
forgot.
that.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I still need to do that, but
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
oh
we'll
fuck
see.
it. I'll come up with a 30 second thumbnail image maybe for it and just
Yeah,
post
I
it
sure
that
like
way.
I sure like some, image. I shared some like images to share to put in that thumbnail or edit in that thumbnail.
Oh yeah, Miner was going to do that, but I didn't even know any progress on that.
Yeah, yeah, we can try and do that tomorrow if we're both gonna come on.
Yeah, yeah. If Miner's like more energized and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. I just want to mention.
All right.
That
Alrighty. Let's
I'll
actually
just try and
finish
get
this
some away.
before Miner gets too sleepy.
Yeah.
Where the frick we're in? Where the fuck are we at? Okay, I'm just gonna read this. Mandy ran back to the other side of the ring and hoisted Sam over her shoulders, yeeting her onto the turnbuckle. I have the ultimate fuck you in store, Mandy scoffed. Pulling out a bag of thumbtacks, she poured the thumbtacks all over the ground, leaving Sam to watch in horror. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Sam shuddered as Mandy picked her up, DDTing into the thumbtacks. Oh my god, the brutality of it all. There's blood all over. Won't the refs interfere? I haven't seen such a match like this since the late 80s, Jerry screamed, as the audience both gasped and cheered and even more. Ow, fuck me, that actually hurts. That really, really hurts, Sam whined as tears welled up in her eyes. Mandy jumped and did a double stomp into Sam's crotch, making her question her life choices. Oh god, fucking damn it, why?
Okay, oof, I can talk now. Sorry, my mom was up.
Oh, okay. Sam whined once again. What is with these writers and hurting people so horribly? Especially down there, fretted Clover in the background as she watched the ordeal fucking hypocrite. Honestly, we have no idea. Quiet, blonde devil, Ed yelled while jumping off the turnbuckle. Clover was too slow to get out of the way and got crushed by Ed. He got up and laughed at her seemingly lifeless body. The ref could tell that she was out cold. Dear Lord, she's broken in half, and just like that, Clover is out of the game, Jerry yelled. Now that's what I call snapping into a Slim Jim, yeah! Macho Man yelled, flexing a bit. That's it. Clover is out, Ruff announced. Out of nowhere, Mandy continued her assault on Sam. She flipped her legs off the ropes and did a moonsault, landing right on top of Sam. Mandy finally fell to the ground in exhaustion as Sam was getting tuckered out too. Mandy laughed a bit to herself from the several concussions she had endured. Yeah, ha 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 ha, you bitch! And Growl proceeded to get up and attack Mandy back. Sam kicked Mandy square in the face and dropped down on the top of her knee first, slamming right into her gut. At this point, all Mandy could do is crawl away. She didn't have the strength to fight back anymore. Bitch, Ed, take care of Alex for me, will you? Implored Maria as she was running up and hitting Sam in the back with a steel chair. Ow! Fuck you, Sam cursed. Alex watched in fear as Ed picked her up and pressed her against the ropes. This is for you, baby sister! Whap! Ed raged as he slapped the shit out of Alex's chest. God, fuck, that's a big hand. Ow! Alex groaned. Alex picked up Alex again and wrapped her in the rope. Oh no, Ed picked up Alex again and wrapped her in the ropes. Alex dreaded to think about what was about to happen. Sam, we can't win, Alex screamed in a super desperate tone.
No,
Even
they
though
can't, but they can lose.
Sam was getting double teamed by Marie and Mandy, she heard Alex. Sam knew she was right. I fucking know, Sam heaved right before getting socked in the face by Mandy. Oh no! Oh! Alex screamed as Ed jumped up and landed on the top of the ropes, crushing Alex between the ropes and the edge of the ring. Bouncy, bouncy! Ed roared, jumping up a few more times. Stop! Stop! I submit! Oh, for God's sake, I submit! Alex pleaded. Ed gave an okay hand sign and went back to his dumb self pretty quickly. Okay, little Alex, Ed yelled as he grabbed the ropes and stretched them. Wait. What the fuck are you doing? Alex cried out as Ed let the rope snap back, sending her flying into the side of the cell. She slammed into it like a bug and fell to the hard floor with a thud. Ooh, she smacked right into it. Alex is down. I repeat, the third of the 3 spies is down, Jerry shouted. I pooped my pants, Sarah added. That's not the smell of poop on a Thursday afternoon. That's the smell of man lines. Oh, manliness. That's what it's supposed to be.
Of a retard's ultimate aura.
That's supposed to say manliness.
Imagine they have like a brown aura, like a colored Dragon Ball panel.
Oh my god. No. Randy Savage declared. This gives Rolf a sign of remembrance. Rolf must use the bathroom now. Make peace with your porcelain guides, Rolf announced before running off. Ha! Looks like the tables have turned, you cunt. Oh no, that's Mandy. Mandy smirked. Sam normally would have a comeback ready to go, especially for Mandy. However, no comeback would save her from just how fucked the situation had gotten. Meanwhile, Rolf struggled to use the bathroom, making opera-style Goku screams as he took a massive shit. The crowd began to feel a bit awkward at the anime screams. Wow, would you listen to that? He's about to stock the pond with big brown bass, Plank, Johnny pointed out. Rumbling could be heard as Rolf took his shit. Dick Cheney began to freak out in front of George. God damn it, George, we have to get out of here! Dick turned around and faced the crowd. Are there any hot women who want to come with us? Particularly a redhead, a master race girl, and black girl, so people won't call us racist? If so, meet us by our truck at the entrance, Dick Cheney squealed loudly. Sam overheard this. Sam overheard this. Ew, but wait. These 3 descriptions match us, Sam realized, beaming with joy. Fuck off, Sam. I'm cough up blood. Supposed to be the racist one, Clover pointed out groggily, sorta, but not really recovered from being crushed. Sam ran towards Alex and Clover, picking them up, humping then. That's supposed to say them, I know. Not in a dirty way. Over her shoulders as she made her quote-unquote daring escape. Hey, where are you going? I'm finally kicking your ass, Mandy snapped, clenching her fists. Mandy started having a tantrum and grabbed a steel chair as Sam ran away faster. What the hell is she doing? She's having a psychotic breakdown, Jerry exclaimed as Mandy hit herself in the forehead with a chair. Mandy looked around for a bit with intent to kill. As blood rushed down her head, she looked at Marie, then hallucinated and assumed it was the spies. You come into my ring. and you get that ass beat, Mandy yelled, running after Marie. Uh-oh. Marie quietly whimpered before running away. My God, Randy, she's out for blood. Is this what it means to be manly? Jerry wondered. The piranha needs its prey. Yeah, the barracuda badassery can't and won't be held down by a thing like rules, Jerry. Yeah, Randy Savage stated quite loudly. Isn't this already a no rules match, though? Gross question. Exactly, Randy Savage concurred. Ed laughed dumbly as Mandy chased Maria around. Hay hadn't completely forgotten about the spies. Chase, chase, pass, go, collect $200, haha. Ed chuckled to himself. The combination of spit and blood formed around Mandy's mouth as she started getting a crazy amount of adrenaline. Oh shit, Ed, help me, Marie begged as Mandy picked her up and lunged her over the shoulder. Mandy tossed Marie up in the air and slammed her down chest first on the steel chair, getting a gasp and cheers from the crowd. F5! She stole that move from the legendary Brock Lesnar! Blurted Jerry. Ow! Marie wheezed as she slowly crawled on the ground. Mandy just flew the kite into the pancake factory. Flat like a waffle, Ed yelled. Guys, do any of you feel that shaking? Ghost asked while looking around. The only thing I feel is the feeling of victory! Randy Savage howled, doing Pillarman poses. Right at that moment, Rolf can be heard yelling from the bathroom. Beware the foul fecal Cthulhu, for Rolf's anal cavity shall spew out the son of a demon. Rolf, warned? The ground shook like there was an earthquake, causing everyone to panic. Well, hot damn, a redhead, blonde, and a darky. George cheered with a big American smile. Yeah, we sucky long time and all that. Now get us out of here, Sam shrieked. Please understand, we don't condone any racist, sexist, or overall just fucking dumb views of very many, any characters in the story. I promise, we have common sense. Minor smile.
An add-on note to that? No, it turns out we do not.
Alright, you fine ladies, let's get to the trunk. Alex can take the back seat with George. The redhead will sit on my lap, and Miss Soul Blue Eyes can take the shotgun. Dick Cheney explained, while George Bush nodded in agreement. Alright. Would be the first time I sat on an old man, or potentially had sex with an old man, or... We got the idea, sweetheart. Now get in the car, George Bush yelled, hopping in the back seat. Sam handed off Clover to Dick Cheney, making him squeal with waifu excitement. She hoisted Alex in the back seat and kind of harshly shoved her in, accidentally hitting her in the shin with a car door before getting her in. George Bush began to play slow jazz as he felt up Alex. Oi! Can't you at least wait until she wakes up to, do the thingy with the people and such? Sam asked. Hey, I'm not gonna have sex with her yet, emphasis on yet, George Bush asserted. Sam immediately recognized that she had no right to call him out on the date rape. Given all the fucked up shit her and her other two... Given all...
Not on a date. That is incorrect. That is incorrect, sir. They are not on a date. They are, in fact, in a pickup truck.
Given all the fucked up shit her and the other two had done up to that point. Whatever. Guess I'd better get to work, Sam acknowledged, with relative ease as she unzipped Dick Cheney's pants. My favorite color is white. Well, not like that, I mean. Dick Cheney said way too loudly. No fucking shit. Now let me suck your cock, Sam interrupted. Clover watched groggedly as her two friends had sexual relations with the aged men, though she was in no way attracted to them. She was still jealous. What the fuck? Why would you ask for a master race girl and then not fuck her? Clover snapped. Actually, you're right. I think your darky friend requires a hand, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile,
Diversity hire human shield. I swear, dude, I'm not kidding. That was from like an anti-SJW thumbnail I saw. They were like anti-SJW. Sorry, not. They were like, fucking Operation Save the Darkies. Diversity hire human shield, and that was like bold on a fucking thumbnail. It was crazy.
Yes.
Why?
Because modern day culture.
Of course, modern day culture.
I'm gonna post that. Hold on. I'm gonna find that image. Give me a second. Found it. Here you go. Here. Show this to the audience so they know what I'm talking about.
Damn it, it's not loading for me.
What?
No.
Oh, that's real. Why?
Yeah. No. That's like a YouTube thumbnail, actually.
That was a YouTube
Yeah.
thumbnail?
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me. Trust me. I've seen a bunch of similar edits like this. They're like the most.
Yeah, anti-SJW YouTube thumbnails are really bad. They're really bad.
What even is this?
Yeah, at least they bother
What's
with,
what's the purpose of this? I'm
yeah, they're kinda, like,
curious.
similar. Yeah, they're kind of like
This
similar.
is how
to,
they
like,
make money. Corey, you don't understand. For every million views they get, they make $5.
$5.
So you're
I mean,
saying
probably. How much did they actually make?
You're saying me working at minimum
$5 for this. What I just shared right now. For this.
I make like 2 times more of that per week in my job.
13 an hour though. That's actually way more than that. Like way more than twice. That's like 3 times.
My god.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to cash in all I got. I can't wait to cash in because I've pretty much gotten like nearly 3 enough to like buy a PS4 or a Switch, but
Okay.
Don't you have a PS4?
yeah, no, I'm just gonna saying an example of like how much I got on my checks.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. This is that's weird though for that though. What the fuck?
It's like
What do you mean, Corey? That's just from George Bush and Dick Cheney's YouTube channel. That's not that weird.
Oh, huh? I actually want to read the Elmo Kim Jong Elmo fiction pretty soon.
Not tonight, but we will at some point. You know what? That should be the next one we read. How about
Yeah,
that?
I know. Yes, I wanted to hear that one.
Also,
Because I remember reading that
one.
one and I was laughing my ass off on it.
Also, sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm just trying to not wake up my parents right now.
Oh, okay. Wait, I thought you said your mother was up.
She might be. Well, I don't know if she is or not. I'm just kind of making sure.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Meanwhile, for the love of white Jesus, run for your lives! Johnny exclaimed,
Like Jesus.
running off. The crowd all make for the exits, knocking over anyone that came in their way. Unfortunately for Kevin, he just so happened to have regained consciousness. Dorks! Dorks, 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 dorks! Kevin cried out as he was trampled. Yay, party shit! Yay, party sit time! Sarah praised, pulling her pants down. You stop right now before the Macho Man is about to become a lot less of a man. Randy Savage grunted, running out of the stadium. Remember, folks, the first part of being macho is to pick your battles wisely. And fighting Doo-Doo Cthulhu is not what I'm gonna do. Yeah! The Macho Man panted, disappearing in the distance. Jerry looked around as everything was falling apart. Ghost, on the other hand, sat and did nothing but smoke weed like a champ. If you want to leave, then leave. Match has already been over, and I have a job to do, Ghost casually stated. Jerry looked at him, now confused. Job? What are you? Out of nowhere, Vince McMahon came out with Double D tied naked to a cross and a bomb strapped to his suit. Will someone get me out of these kinds of situations, please? Just a general word of advice. I don't like stuff like this, Double D screamed. And now for the finale of tonight's pay-per-view. I shall make my sacrifice in the name of Allah and acquire my 72 traps. Vince McMahon announced.
No. Corey, you don't understand. He'll acquire his 72 young boy, Shawn Michaels.
Oh no. Also, I love
72!
I know you made this like a few years ago before the recent allegations, but I just want to let you know that.
It's kind of crazy how well this actually aged.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? He might actually do this shit in real life that the frickin' Wall Street journalists are now probably discovering. Yeah, just I know, sorry, I just want to mention.
No. I mean, you're actually right because, like, I would not be. Wait a minute. I just realized how well this aged. Wow, this aged like really well, actually, like scary well.
What the fuck? Vince McMahon announced, super frantically insane. Isn't it female virgins, not traps? Jerry asked, not focused on how his boss had a fucking bomb strapped to his chest. That's fucking lame. You're fired. Praised by to Allah's buttery butthole. Vince shrieked like a maniac as he set the bomb on fire instead of lighting it properly. Vince McMahon exploded into a ball of fiery greatness, sending Double D flying through the air while blowing up a solid third of the arena. The rest of the people there screamed and ran away at the sight of such a metal event. What's this metal?
New metal, more like nettle.
New metal, God. Well, shit, it looks like he took himself out. We should get out of here now,
Oh, I'm
Ghost
dumb. I thought it
commented.
said nettle. I thought I misspelled it for a second. Nah, it's metal. I was in the right. I was right. Fuck you. I was in the right.
Yay.
You can hear me okay, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very good to know. Thank you.
Well, shit, looks like he took himself out. We should get out of here now, Ghost commented. Mandy looked over for a second, blood still rushing from her head and various other body parts. Shit's lit, bro! Oh, fucking damn! Submit already, Marie. I'm gonna light a firecracker in your pussy, Mandy demanded for some reason. This isn't a fucking match and I submitted 5 minutes ago! Ah! Marie shrieked as Mandy got her in a Boston Crab. Double D was suddenly sent flying across the ring, landing on both Marie and Mandy. Double D's cock landed directly in Mandy's mouth, calming her down quite a bit. Hey, that's my man, get off, Marie complained. I wolf, but his cock is in my mouth, Marie replied as she pulled his cock out. Marie looked up at Double D and got back into a normal state of mind, realizing he's just her type. Oh, wow, you're so cute, exulted Mandy as the blood started to blind her. God, fuck, it's in my eyes. How much have I bled tonight? Like my life and everything else, Mandy screamed, trying to wipe the blood out. Marie looked on and realized Double D's harem increased to an odd yet evenly hot 5. Mandy got up and immediately began sucking Double D's cock some more, thoroughly enjoying it. Marie's hair suddenly shapeshifted into fire. Hey, piss off! That double dick is mine! Marie fumed. I'll wank your
I wonder
dad
which
with...
one Double D will have kids with. You know, funny thing, Sagan and I actually were originally going to have Dr. Weird from Aqua Teen Hunger Force be the villain of this story.
Oh my god. Piss off, that dick is mine, Marie fumed. I'll wank your dad with my fucking blood, Marie threatened. Wait, what? Marie asked, now kind of disturbed. Oh, I wouldn't try and stop her if I were you. I imagine she's very adamant about this kind of thing. I've come to accept that I attract crazy women for some reason, Double D added, completely defeated. Fine, give me the balls at least, Marie demanded, running at Double D. Marie ran up to Marie and Double D and began sucking both testes at once, making Double D feel like a fucking Chad. Hey, this is actually nice.
Kind of is, the more I think about it.
Wow, Double D exulted. After a few minutes of grotesquely pleasurable taste and dick sucking, Double D blew the hardest load he'd ever blown in his life. Before Mandy could suck some more, she passed out and fell to the ground. Oh well, more for me, Marie beamed, proceeding to keep giving Double D the time of his life. Ed stared and laughed as the ground rumbled more. Suck, suck, suck like a fast food straw, Ed yelled. The rumbling got louder as Lee and May ran up to rescue their sister from the incoming shitsplosion.
I love that. Like a fast food straw.
We have to get out of here, Marie. Suck cock on your own time, Lee asserted, pulling Marie off of Double D. May lunged Double D's cross out, dragging it across the floor. Hey, wait a second. We can't just leave her here, Double D yelled, pointing at Mandy. Sure we can, Marie replied very casually. I mean, yeah, but we shouldn't. It was pretty funny watching her kicking your ass, Marie, Lee added. Marie flipped Lee off. Ed ran back over and placed Mandy over his shoulder, proceeding to point to the exit heroically. Let us run like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse! Ed
That's
cried.
like a fanfiction that I'd write.
Ed cried out as he ran forward. Charge! Ed yelled again, the cankers falling behind. Duel of the Fates from Star Wars could be heard in the background as Ed and the cankers charged away from the impending shitsplosion. Eddie and everyone else ran furiously, only for Eddie to trip on a piece of rubble and fall. Ow! Frickin' ow! Eddie scratched as his nuts and face were repeatedly trampled. Eddie looked up to see that people were catching up to him, and quickly. What the Eddie yelled as Ed started to trample him. Run for it like a 90% off sale at Popeyes! Charity, Johnny screamed. Did someone say KFC? Burst Ed, refusing to perpetrate the stereotype. Lise stopped when she noticed Eddie laying nearly motionless on the ground. Oh, that's right.
Alright,
You're here
legit
too.
question. Have either of you been to Popeyes?
Yes.
I've never been to Popeyes.
Yes,
Oh,
I
is it
have.
good? Is
Yeah.
it good or?
Oh, it's good. Trust me.
Yeah, it's alright. I wasn't able to have it fully, mainly because it's like my sister has it more than me, actually. It's weird.
Dude, okay, being like white guys going into Popeye. Corey, how do you feel about being a white guy going into Popeyes? Did you feel like an alien of Star Trek or some shit?
Yes. Actually, yes.
It was some Lovecraft shit. Fucking like.
They
Literally
fe-
just, like,
they're the
worlds
people there.
colliding.
The people that I went into a Popeyes were literally looking at me very alien-like as they were like,
Oh,
I was like another being from another planet. I'm not,
Corey,
I'm not
Corey,
kidding.
you don't get it. You are Corey Stiffer, Corey Lumbus. You discovered the Mayflower. That is the Popeyes.
Yes.
I was
That
gonna
was just
say, I
one
was gonna-
Popeyes that I went to. The other one that I went to was that my mom went to use the bathroom and on a vacation trip, and basically the people in there were just like just looking at us very weirdly, and
You know,
And
I know you live in Georgia, so like fucking. How many Popeyes are there down there? I'm curious.
Oh,
I'd say about probably almost 100.
Damn.
dang! I was gonna say.
I said
like,
almost
thought-
100, so it might be like around between 50 and 100,
Yeah, I was
I'm gonna
gonna
look
say,
that up real quick. I'm gonna Google search this.
or maybe
gonna
more.
say-
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I thought the only white people in Popeyes would be the freaking Melty Blood players doing their little tournament in the parking lot.
To be fair with you, the KFC stereotype was actually something like.
Oh my god,
I
Corey,
get
you were literally exactly no, Corey, you were literally exactly right. More than 90 restaurants in Georgia.
Holy shit! That was a guess. Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah. Also, you heard that little joke, Meyer, or actual fact? Because
Yeah, there's like more of 90 in there. But
I
yeah,
wonder how many like, Melty Blood tournaments.
Yeah, and Melty Blood, yes.
I wonder how many.
but
Melty
is
Blood
it like
tournaments are-
actually but is it like going to be like the stereotype like KFC now with Popeyes? Because I'm like I just like the chicken there. The chicken was actually really good, and the sides that they have. Oh my god.
I don't know. I mean, I like the Burger King chickens. I mean, I like the crispy chicken sandwiches. Though I'm gonna be bland, be called bland for saying this, but I usually just get the McDonald's or sometimes the Burger King chicken sandwiches.
Yo,
No,
I'm
To
not
be
gonna
fair,
lie.
Burger King is to some extent.
No,
I mean,
I
I
something
like
wanna
the
add
chicken.
here.
I mean, I like the chicken fries that they have.
There is something I want to add to this. I feel like I'm the only person in my entire friend group who actually likes Taco Bell.
Okay, to
Oh.
be fair with you, I like it too, but the problem that I have with it is that sometimes when I'm in a Taco Bell, the food that I get, my tacos, I ordered the soft shell tacos, by the way. Yeah, call me sacrilege. I don't know why, but I don't know. Just do it anyway. They're always soggy. Like, I'm like,
Well, that's obviously because they come on them first, Corey. Don't you know?
they're
Standards and
always
practices.
freaking soggy. Like I order with meat, cheese, and lettuce on it. Like, I'm alright with the lettuce on it because they're.
Mine are never soggy. Dude, that's
I don't know. It's
weird.
just I don't know. It's probably just that one Taco Bell that I always go, that me and my mom always go to. The reason why
Right.
we're always go to there, and well, on occasions though now, but back then we usually go there for the cinnamon twists and the
The cinnamon
freezes.
twists are great.
Yeah, the cinnamon twists are awesome. I love the cinnamon twists. But
Yeah, no, dude, like the other day, my dad was super fucking hungry, so he was just like, "Hey, Tommy, I'm bringing back like $40 worth of Taco Bell," and I'm like, "Okay, dude." I ate 2 tacos, a 5 meat burrito. Oh, sorry, no, a 5-layer burrito, a crunch wrap, and a whole quesadilla.
holy shit.
Dang.
I just gobbled it. To be fair though, one of the tacos I actually had the night after, my mom was like, "Hey, listen, that was left out all night. I would not eat it." And I'm like, "Okay, a starving child in Africa would eat it if it was left out for 2 weeks. Who cares?"
So you went and ate it anyway.
Of course, and it was delicious. It was great. No regrets.
What other restaurants have you actually liked? To be honest with you, I actually loved eating at a
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like Chipotle a lot. Here's the thing about that though.
Oh, God.
Do not order the hot sauce. Do not get the hot sauce. Just don't. Okay.
Even
Listen,
when it's like
my asshole had a heartbeat, and I was shitting out napalm. You don't get it. It was 2 hours of torture post diarrhea.
That's what most people were joking about Taco Bell, actually. Not gonna
No,
lie.
the stereotype is not true for Taco Bell at all. The stereotype is true for Chipotle. No, they got the wrong information. They got Taco Bell mixed up with Chipotle on that one.
Now,
Dude, okay.
now
So,
to
like,
be fair
I
with you,
had-
okay, to be fair with you, I never had Chipotle. Ever.
It's very good. It's kind of overpriced, but it's
But I
very
did-
good.
But I did have Firehouse subs and Subway.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Subway's
oh,
actually
yeah,
decent. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I need to
Subway.
try
Mostly Subway.
Applebee's.
I have been to
Yeah.
Applebee's. I loved Applebee's, especially with their riblets.
Oh boy, if we're gonna talk about Applebee's, or
Especially with their riblets.
Hold on,
And
does Applebee's have a mascot? I'm curious.
no.
I think it used to. Like, I remember the old, like, there was like old commercials that has like a talking apple, and that's it. Like, no other features, just an apple that talks. An old
Oh,
commercial.
you're right, dude. Oh, you know what? No. I'm a dumbass. But no, what I was thinking of was the fucking the Apple Jacks mascot, the big fucking weird
Oh
looking
yeah,
talking apple.
yeah, the weird talking animal with the the weird talking apple with a fucking talking cinnamon stick. Yeah, I remember the Apple
Yeah.
Jacks
No, okay.
commercials.
Okay. So anyway, like Chipotle overall very good. The chicken is really good. The hot sauce though, okay. I love spicy food. Like I absolutely love it, and I don't know why, dude. I should take the one chip challenge at some point, like live on Discord. It'd be funny.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, maybe not that.
Well,
hot.
you're
Maybe not-
lucky that you're lucky that we're having all this on recording, by the way, since I actually love to talk about my favorite places real quick. I
Yeah,
actually
After
like
this, I'm gonna talk about my favorite cereals. That's
Oh.
gonna get interesting.
You mentioned Applebee's, and you know I'm the one guy that actually took pictures of the menu.
I know you took like freaking 25 images of the fucking menu.
It was like
Honestly.
25 to 30 pictures somewhere in there, just of that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yes.
funny to me.
Honestly, can that
Yes.
be its own like? Can that be as like its own video? Just us discussing about the Applebee's menu it took pictures of.
And actually talk about stuff that I would actually eat. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm not
should be its
sorry.
own thing where we just like look over like restaurant menus and we just talk about stuff on what we would actually eat.
I have yet to go to Popeyes. Chick-fil-A is pretty good, I would say. I've
Okay,
yet to go to
Chick-fil-A?
Popeyes.
Okay, Chick-fil-A is really fucking good in my opinion. I absolutely
what?
loved I absolutely love their chicken sandwich and their
An LGBT man enjoying Chick-fil-A. Oh my god. Corey, don't you know that
Okay.
they make
Okay. Before you say that, yes, I am aware about the tweets that and the things that Chick-fil-A had did. That
I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't know enough about that whole situation.
I
just
do,
don't
and I
fucking
think
know.
that is
Yeah, I
dumb.
used to believe.
But I look past that, and I still enjoy their shit.
Yeah, like I don't. Sorry if it gets
I mean,
political.
yeah, like they're just kind of too big for us to boycott now.
Yeah, I
That's one of those things where
know.
it's just like, imagine like trying to boycott McDonald's. Like,
Yeah,
a billion
bro.
people are still gonna get their kids
Yeah,
fucking
but
Happy Meals
boycotting
tomorrow.
McDonald's is going to be impossible because
Yeah,
McDonald's is
even-
literally
yeah,
everywhere.
Yes, even if there's accounts of like of a guy dressed up as Ronald McDonald snatching kids from the McDonald's playpen.
Yeah, the boycott will be not that memorable at all. Because
That's
it's still going to be an overgrown titan in the fucking world.
All right, hold on. Civil War: the evangelical Christians who go to Chick-fil-A versus the urban black people who go to Popeyes. Begin. That was a death battle episode.
Yes.
That would be a stereotype death battle.
No,
Oh my
that
God.
would be the equivalent of like that one Family Guy scene where it's just like the like the bugs versus the birds. It was an epic battle that lasted 1,000 years.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. What's like a popular restaurant chain that gays go to?
That gays
what?
go to?
Gays?
I don't know.
Here's the thing about that: gay people are only like about 10% of the U.S. population, so all those metrics are like not
That is true.
that well studied.
That is actually true, by the way.
So if no idea if a gay person prefers like Burger King or frickin'
Look. I'm bisexual and I don't like and I don't really like Burger King. So that's something. Well, look, I'm bisexual and I don't like Burger King. Like I tried it and it was
don't
good
like
to
the
a
bisexual king.
The bisexual king.
almost
Would you
forgot
shut
they
up?
actually
No.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Burger
Look,
King
I
did something
joked about look. I joked about Pan from Dragon Ball, from after Vegeta doing my Vegeta impression, Vegeta telling Goku that killing Pan doesn't make you pansexual. It just come on.
No.
Look, minor. I dare you. If you ever make a Dragon Ball fanfiction, put that line in.
Don't kill Pan.
Should I just have like Vegeta killing Pan while training with her, and they have to like travel across the night?
No, it has to be Goku. It has to be Goku. It has to be Goku.
No, why does it have? Why does she have to die?
Because it'd be funny.
Because it would be hilarious, and it will be part of the joke, dude.
Children dying is very funny.
Well, not this one.
Yes, Sue, I understand it. Okay, I understand you. I understand you own 13,000 different lolicon hentai dojins, and many of them involve Pan in some form. But listen, you have to think about this objectively. What would a minor smile fan fiction about Dragon Ball be like?
Frickin' immigration and
immigration.
Pan immigrates to the Mexican cartel.
The Casa Grande's fandom is dying. Retweet. Drug cartel.
Alright, totally unrelated besides the Casa Grande part. Which of the Casa Grande members would unironically join MS-13?
Oh my god.
All of them, now that the show is canceled, they have no other income.
Bobby and the other guy characters of the family join NF.
No. You know what? Hold on. The Down syndrome character would join.
Oh my god.
Dude, what was that character's name again?
His name's CJ, I think. The Down syndrome one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of funny that they like. It's kind of funny that in like a cartoon series where everyone is a giant dumbass, they have like a Down syndrome character in there because they're trying to represent someone by having them be a complete dumbass.
Yeah, and man, it'll be funny if, because from what I heard, I think he might actually have a decent intelligence as like being Down syndrome. Like, it'll be funnier if he's actually acts smart, if he actually acts smarter than like the likes of Lincoln or whatever.
I'll have you know that he actually wrote the song Down by Cult to Follow, so he is very smart.
Oh my god. Huh. Anyway,
That's a clever joke. Give me props. That was clever.
that was actually clever. I think I also like well, me and Emily used to love eating at Crystal.
What's that place with like the waffle fries?
That was
I
that
think
was
that's
Chick-fil-A, dude.
Was that Chick-fil-A? Okay, I've only
Yes.
been to Chick-fil-A like twice. Dude, okay. One of those times was for my birthday. There's this like friend of mine. So for like my birthday, he just got me 2 Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwiches, and I was just like, that's literally all I want. He's like, "Are you sure? I have money. Like it's your birthday, I can get you anything." And I was just like, "Yep, I want two spicy chicken sandwiches and a thing of waffle fries. That's literally it." I'm a very simple man deep down.
Oh no, you should back then you should hear what Emily orders whenever she was at Crystal. Oh my god. Okay, well, okay.
Crystal, wait. Crystal, what?
Crystal, the place where you get like those little miniature burgers and
I've never in my life heard of this.
uh, uh, and they used to have the best chili cheese fries. Anyway,
Chili cheese fries are great.
okay. All right. Um Emily will watch this to this point. But basically what she orders back in the
Emily
day.
ain't fucking watching this video, bro. I guarantee.
Oh no, she needs to for this part. But anyway, what she orders is if I remember correctly, they also in Crystal they had these little miniature hot dogs too called pups. Um anyway, in case you're wondering what I'm about to describe here. She ordered 9 of those pups. She ordered I think about like 5 or 7 cheese fries, but without the chili on it. And she ordered something else with that. I don't remember. But every time she goes there, she just eats the shit out of those, and she saves them for her, and she saves them for the next couple days for her and her dog Napoleon. Back in the day,
Her and her Doge. Oh, I have to ask, what kind of a dog does Emily have?
I don't remember though. I don't know.
Okay, well, what did
if
it look like?
Is it a Chihuahua?
No, it's not a Chihuahua. It
Damn.
might be a little. It might be a. No, it's too. Had to be a dachshund, because it is small like a dachshund. I think because he is small like a dachshund. It's a he, by the way. I think he's a beagle. I don't know. I really don't know. I really had to ask Emily this, as I have no
Well,
clue as to what type of dog Napoleon was. Yeah. But yeah, she ordered like a massive amount of food at Crystal, and I just said, dear God, when I first went with her to a Crystal, well, I didn't know that she really does this until when me and her were like walking one day from college, and we were walking and we were walking to this Crystal, and I found out what she orders there. Like, she wasn't kidding. Oh my God, she ordered a lot of that shit, and I was like, dear God. And she made several jokes about me questioning about what she orders and stuff. Like she does that for funnies. And I probably know that some of her friends do that too, but I just thought, oh my God. Basically, what I ordered there is pretty much almost just like 2 chili cheese fries and a couple pops. That's all I ordered there. Well, with me and her, that is. But with my family though, I ordered the chicken tenders. Yeah, they have chicken tenders, and they were good.
Chicken tenders. I can't wait to leave the AEW arena during the women's match to take a piss and get some chicken tenders.
But yeah,
Oh,
there's
boy.
another place that Emily still loves eating at this place, still to this day. The Varsity.
Hey, actually, can you tell me that? Hold on a second. Can you tell me that story again about Waffle House? Because I completely forgot what you actually said earlier.
Oh my god, you really want me to talk about this again? Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know
just
if I
don't
can
remember what
find
it
this
is you said,
article.
but I remember it being like incredulous to me.
Okay, basically, oh well, the whole thing started where when my mom was like telling me to come here, and she was basically looking at various articles about some stuff that she found on the Google homepage, because they normally do that every time. Google does that on your phone sometimes, but there was one article that caught her attention, with this one woman that was drunk from a nearby bar, that she was tipsy drunk, that walked a couple meters to a local Waffle House, and she stripped naked and about to punch several employees, which she did. And she even
That
and
sounds
she
like,
even
that sounds like a fan fiction I'd write.
and basically she caught like one of the employees, and she grabbed a spatula and started beating another Waffle House employee with it. And during that time, another one called the cops. And in a moment's time, they come in. And I think it was a moment's time, either that or about like 30 minutes. They come in, and the cops tried to make reasons with the woman, but she was too drunk to even do anything at this point. So she decided to engage on the officers. She managed to beat one up completely, but the other one tased her, and she even resisted arrest. And this happened right near me, though, in case you're wondering.
That's actually crazy. Okay, oh god, what was I gonna say? I kind of have a similar story. It's a lot crazier, though.
And then after with that story, me and my mom, every time we go in nearby a Waffle House, we just joke around and say, look, hey, look, it's the nearby whorehouse. We call it a whorehouse.
The Waffle Whorehouse.
Or the local strip joint.
The local strip and waffle joint.
Yes. But anyway, before you say that, for real, I ate at a Waffle House, and they're actually really good with their breakfast platter.
Yeah, no, I go to like Denny's usually for like breakfast type meals.
Well,
The
for
all-you-can-eat
quick,
breakfasts are the all-you-can-eat pancakes are all very good. That's what I usually have.
oh, wow, then Denny's is going to have some competition, because the stuff that I go, well, in terms for pancakes and all that shit for breakfast and stuff, even we went to this place for dinner. I'm not kidding. Is IHOP, and we ate there, and I love their breakfast platter there too, along with and plus their chocolate chip pancakes. Oh my god,
Oh
they're
yeah,
they're to die for.
Does IHOP have their own kid free meal?
Yes, they do actually. Yes, they do actually.
Oh yeah.
You just reminded me of Sasha's Kids Club Discord server, Sue.
Wait, what?
You remember the fucking the one family friendly Discord server you tried making and like nobody went to it?
Yes, because no one wants family-friendly discords, apparently.
Nobody does, dude.
I mean, I guess I just can't really see you doing
Family
anything that's
friendly
family
Discord
friendly at this
is
point.
not fun, dude. I know what you're trying to get
I
at,
definitely don't
but
have a family friendly Discord myself. It's just more like a little fun dome.
Yeah, so what about the kids club thing?
actually they serve like little miniature pancakes, little
I thought you were about to say they serve little kids.
no.
I mean,
No.
to the elite. I mean, to the elite, sure.
To the elite, sure. No. Okay,
The
no,
elite? Damn, I didn't know the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega were like that.
I mean, how many weeks has it been since the Queen died? Because I want to know if enough time passed to, you know, say stuff about her doing that.
I think it's
96
still
years old. Who cares?
I think it's still like not a very good time to say things about that. But
Fine.
Dab on the
um,
Queen.
I'll wait next month to say shit like that.
yeah, I think
Dab
it's
on the
best if
Queen.
you like wait till next month or like literally like
Yeah, I'll
almost
wait
at
until
mid
next
October
month
to
to
do
make-
shit with
Yes,
that.
I'll wait until October to say conspiracy theories of how she might eat kids.
Oh
No.
my
I've been
God.
seeing tons of people saying stuff like that over social media. You are not the first one to do it,
Oh my God.
dude. Okay, like. You know what's weird is that there's not really that much conspiracy about the Queen herself. It's all the other fucking royals who do it.
Yes.
I mean-
yeah, it's more of the other royals that did it. Yeah, I heard about this too.
The
Yeah,
Queen also didn't really have that much power in the government,
Yes,
which is weird to me.
that is weird. Despite that, she is indeed the queen, and that
No.
she
I heard
is.
something that like the Queen was helping cover up sex scandals, but that might have been like Prince Andrew doing it or something like that. I'm not quite sure of the details.
I think it
Yeah,
was Prince
Prince
Andrew
Harry
because I don't remember
practiced-
Queen Elizabeth doing that.
She probably, dude. Okay, by that point, she was probably already going senile anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to say it, but yes.
Bro, she was probably just like stoned out of her mind on her fucking Alzheimer's medication. Well, she
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Sex scandal? What about a scandal?"
Oh my God.
Yep.
Anyway,
I love how he went from reading the Totally Ed fix to a freaking WWE match to talk about restaurants and then to freaking Queen Elizabeth conspiracy theories.
well, we're still talking about restaurants. It's just that there was a little side tangent involved.
I don't know, I just thought it's funny we went from Totally Ed to restaurant to Queen Elizabeth conspiracy theory.
Oh, well, welcome to a normal conversation with me, Minor, and you, dude.
Yay.
I'm
That's
very
what we do
surprised the
every
conversation
time.
didn't, like, divert sooner. Okay, so like, what's you guys' favorite cereal? I'm gonna list mine after you list yours.
Alright,
Okay. Favorite
I think
cereal?
like around Fruity Pebbles or
Okay, Fruity Pebbles is
You're not
good.
fucking with the Cocoa Pebbles? I was gonna say Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cocoa Pebbles is literally the best one. Hands down, Cocoa Pebbles.
You know
But,
what's weird? My favorite used to be this one cereal called King Vitamin, but
I've
nobody
heard
fucking
of
sells it
that.
here anymore.
Yeah. My dad had
It was
that.
actually really good.
My dad had that.
Also, Captain Crunch, in my opinion, the berries are actually the worst part about Captain Crunch.
Yeah, eating oops all berries is just.
Like, why would you want the
Being
berries? I
real
want Oops
here
All
is
Crunch.
Captain Crunch in general is just to me. Look, I gave
I
it a
disagree
try.
with that. The crunch is really good. The berries are kind of eh.
Yeah, but I also ate Lucky Charms, and it's also.
Oh, Lucky
Oh,
Charms is good.
oh yeah, they got
But
sacrificed
but no,
We have
but
to sacrifice the leprechauns to the blood gods.
but the cereal that I like is I don't know about you, but what's your all's opinions on Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
It's
Amazing.
Thank you,
No,
Miner.
no, no. You know what you should have? Hey, try French toast crunch.
Oh, the variant! Yes! Yeah, that shit was awesome. I loved eating that. Oh my god. I also like fruit. I also like Fruit Loops. And Cookie Crisp, if there was ever
I've never
boxes
had
of
Cookie
that.
Crisp actually.
They're good.
Oh,
Trust
yeah,
me, you will love it.
that bastard. Oh yes, with that bastard furry wolf trying to steal the cookies from the kids.
Oh yeah, those commercials. Yeah, I know. No, actually, I also had Apple Jacks too, and they were actually good.
Wait, the cinnamon man.
Yeah, that shit was good. I absolutely love the Applejack cereal.
Is that
Right,
where
right.
he?
We gotta read the story now. We gotta get back on track here.
Oh yeah, that's right. We still got this and one other chapter. But anyway, and to finish this off,
Read along next time.
also to finish
Forever?
this off, I my brother likes Cheerios. I like eating Cheerios, but not very much as I do anymore, as I used to anymore.
Okay. So could you like if you can Miner sometime tomorrow, can you like do like a Twitter poll where it's literally basically which should we discuss and or which should we read next? One's like one option's one emote and the other option's just Applebee's restaurant menus.
Oh, we should just read restaurant menus in general. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
just read like restaurant menu, dude. We already discussed this. We could do that too.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, but which one do you want to like do next time? The restaurant stuff or Bonamote?
I think we should
Or
do the
which-
I
restaurant
don't know. I
stuff.
think we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll save the rest of this for maybe after the story.
All right.
But anyway, where were we at? I don't fucking remember. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. Let's see here. Run for it like a 90% off sale at Popeyes, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Blech. Johnny screamed. Did someone say KFC? Burst Ed, refusing to perpetrate the stereotype. I can't. Ah!
It's perpetuate. It's not
Perpetu-
that hard.
The perpetuate. I know. It's just that perpetuate the stereotype. Lee stopped when she noticed Eddie laying nearly motionless on the ground. Hey, now, listen. A little side tangent here too. I used to have trouble saying the word specific back then. Like, no joke.
Oh,
So-
that was like one of the first words I learned thanks to Word Girl.
Yay.
Yeah, specific is just so hard. It's always so hard for me to pronounce.
Maury Calliope impregnates Word Girl.
Perpetuate
Oh, no.
just almost feels like that.
Calliope. Is
The
it
word-
Calliope or Calliope?
It's
Yeah,
Calliope.
also,
I think it's Calliope. I think it is.
Calliope, yes.
Also, I'm still doing the Farloam images. Even though he's not one of them, I want to share you in the chat, if you can, Miner, that this character exists in Fire Emblem.
Hold on, let me see this.
Anyway,
Who the hell is this Frankenstein-looking motherfucker?
It's gonna-
His name is Gunta. No, I'm gonna call him Bruce.
alright, anyway, Lee stopped when she noticed Eddie laying nearly motionless on the ground. Oh, that's right, you're here too. Well, come on, hubby. Lee picked up the broken and battered Eddie and carried him off on her back. Her shoulder kept hitting him in the package as she ran, making him yelp in pain each time. Ow, ow, ow! Man up, sweetie. It'll hurt way worse than that in bed. Gotta make sure my man is tough, Lee asserted. I think Eddie is already tough after all these chapters ago. At this point.
He must go through the Shaolin crotch training.
Yeah, I think his crotch has already been trained at
No.
this
Okay,
point.
have you actually heard of that though? Like, there's this like group of members in the Shaolin who like fucking hit themselves in the crotch over and over again just to train themselves to not react to it.
What the fuck?
I'll show you like a video of that sometime after this.
Why? Okay. Anyway, um, as they finally made their escape, the metal structures started to give away. The place was about to come crashing down, potentially killing all who might be inside. No one was actually inside. Well, no one except for Kevin. The dorks, Kevin wheezed, not knowing what was happening around him. This would have been his end, but 4chan, Italy, smile face, was actually on his side for once. A massive thunderous explosion of shit came out of the restroom area, getting all over Kevin. Dorks! With a J in it, Kevin howled like a shit-covered coyote. Rolf has relieved himself of the eldritch horror, Rolf stated proudly. Rolf immediately noticed the destruction all around him. He didn't really care, and kind of found it cool. But then he noticed Kevin. His alpha instinct kicked in, and he knew he had to once again rescue the beta. Must Rolf pay coy to the failures of mankind? Fear not! Rolf will avoid covering his hands with the abomination from the intestines of sin, Rolf yelled, raising his fist to the heavens. Rolf pulled some pubes off himself and threw them on Kevin. Kevin would have been disgusted, but he...
Why did autocorrect to disgust? It was literally disgusted before. That's weird.
Yeah, I figured it was supposed to be disgusted. But anyway. But he had been through too much to care anymore. I think through is also wrong too. Rolf must save motorcycle boy Kevin using the pubes of his ancestors. Rolf raged, getting too into and kicking Kevin. Dorks! Kevin wheezed, wondering when the nightmare would end.
Through isn't wrong. What are you talking about? You go through something.
Oh, I was reading it wrong then.
Oh, okay.
Rolf lifted Kevin over his shoulder like a man would. With alpha and a bit of feral instincts, Rolf rushed out of the arena just in time to escaping right as the place completely collapsed. He met up with every other important character and stopped to catch his breath. The others watch on as the arena's flames burned away anything that wasn't metal. Hey, wait a second. What happened to John Cena? May wondered. I'm sure he got out, Marie replied. As God himself was listening, John Cena came running out screaming. His shorts were burning and probably hurt a lot. Still probably better than what the spies did or would do to him, though. Wow, talk about a burning bush, May exclaimed. Lee smacked her over the head. You idiot, that joke only works with girls. I like the girlsies, an unconscious Mandy muttered in her sleep. Ugh, how did she get so bloody? Did she just go through puberty or something? Lee questioned. I'll have you know, some or other, Indy yelled with a snore. No, she just hit herself with a steel chair like a psycho. And got hit with steel chairs by the spies. Wait, were you watching the... Wait, where are the spies? Double D asked while looking around nervously. Everyone got a little worried and frantically looking around. To their surprise, though, the spies were nowhere to be found. We'll have to get you all to the hospital before I have to take you to the morgue, Ghost screamed out of the blue in his glorious British accent from his helicopter. This scared the shit out of everyone. How did Ghost even get a helicopter? You know what? He's right. My man's nutsack needs some rest, Lee commented. You just figured that out? Eddie screamed. The Cankers and Ed brought Mandy, Eddie, and Double D onto the helicopter. They noticed that Jerry was the pilot and got a little worried. Have you ever flown one of these before? Double D asked to try to hide his concern. No, but Ghost said I could fly it, so hold on tight like Mandy's poontang. Jerry beamed. Wait, what? Marie asked, quite concerned. How do you think she got into the match? She's sucky long time. Jerry shouted over the loud helicopter blades. The helicopter lifted off from the ground and was ready to leave. Jerry abruptly stopped the helicopter lifted off from the ground and was about ready to leave. Jerry abruptly stopped though when he saw Rolf running at them while holding Kevin. Do not fly the vehicle of the angels yet, Ed boys! Rolf has a package for the mighty stork, Rolf yelled as he carried Kevin over his shoulder. Dorks and stuff, Kevin commented. Rolf will release motorcycle boy Kevin from gravity itself, Rolf shrieked to the stars above. What is he talking about? Holy shit, May yelled. Rolf attempted to chunk Kevin into the helicopter. He completely missed, though, and Kevin landed face first onto the concrete. Kevin was too hurt to even say dorks. Must Rolf fly to the heavens and bequeath the gravitational pull of hell itself to make Kevin land into the vehicle of the Holy Spirit? Do not test Rolf's patience, ancient ones, Rolf shouted, now very angry. Rolf once again threw Kevin. This time, though, Kevin made it onto the helicopter. No more waiting. Off to the hospital we go, Jerry announced, clearly pumped to be flying. Rolf watched as they flew out of the distance and smiled with glee. As everyone, a very familiar voice could be heard as they flew off. I wonder how tough Kevin's tastes are. Man up, man! Lee yelled as she kicked Kevin in the balls. Dorks! Kevin cried out once more with feeling. The feeling of a testicular holocaust. Testicular holocaust. What? Kevin should be alive right now. Kevin shouldn't be alive right now, Sarah commented. Rolf was a little confused, but then remembering something very, very important. Rolf must now go lay his pipe unto Kevin's boy's ex-girlfriend. Enough pipe to build the foundation of 1,000 septic systems. Rolf walked off just to do that. All while no one did anything about the big-ass fire that was still raging on. Wow. Even after that huge interruption, we finally finished that chapter.
Yay!
And now for the epilogue.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Chapter 21. The end for now and forever, hopefully. It's the end! Thank you all for reading. You're welcome. But we're not done reading. Well, why did you put it there instead of putting it, like, I don't know, in the notes? Anyway. Where once there was a beginning, there is an end. The Torley spies, and Eddie, and the rest had been through hell and back. They had gone on adventures, fucked, lived, fought, and somehow not died. Speaking of fucked. Well, gee, why didn't you tell us that you weren't a hardened criminal? A police officer yelled politely at the newly freed from prison Jimmy while dropping him off at the hospital corner. I fucking forgot about Jimmy. Jimmy just
I think everyone kind of does.
Jimmy kind of just stood there. He didn't have the energy or mental stability to do anything else. Well, by then, the cop shouted as he quickly hopped back into his car and drove off in what seemed like a hurry. A doctor walked out and saw Jimmy. Jimmy was still dressed as a trap and had very visible bruise marks left by the prisoners.
Oh yeah.
I
think
forgot
he
about
got
that too. Holy fucking shit, what happened to you, child? Jimmy started to shiver and broke down in tears. The doctor quickly rushed him inside and did some doctor shit. Enough about him, though. He barely did anything in the story. You know shit. In the hospital lied Ed, Sarah, Double D, Marie, Lee, May, and Mandy. Mandy was dead asleep, and the rest had concussions, while Mandy had at least 3, but the rest began to wake up. Yay! Sarah cheered. Why the heck are we here? What happened to the copter thingy? Lee demanded to know. Please calm down. Your brain needs some rest after the collision, a nurse replied before getting back to her cell phone and proceeding to buy black market organs on the deep web version of 8chan. Everyone was a bit dumbfounded by this. Collision? What collision? Eddie asked, very concerned. Jerry crashed the helicopter. Ghost calmly answered from the other side of the room. Jerry crashed into a lot of things during his career, Eddie shouted dumbly. That's actually true, Ed, Jerry replied, entering the room while eating a bag of chips. So what now? Where's the spies? Marie asked. Double D began to shiver. No! Don't talk about them! That might cause them to appear or something. Double D pleaded. Marie gave Double D a very confused and kind of concerned look. What? Don't tell me you suffered brain damage that badly. The spies won't come here just because we mentioned them. This didn't calm Double D down. If anything, he started to freak out more. You don't understand. They somehow defy all logic. Double D cried out while violently shaking in bed. Quick, someone restrain him, the nurse yelled. The 2 other nurses ran into the room and attempted to tie him to the bed. No! I don't want to be tied up anymore! Double D did everything he could to resist the nurses. His PTSD was beyond triggered at this point, causing him to kick and scream even more. The nurses were starting to get annoyed, but understood why he was acting that way. Like clockwork. Oh god.
More
totally-
like cockwork.
Like clockwork, the totally spies showed up wearing sunglasses, getting out of Dick Cheney and George Bush's truck. You girls have fun for the rest of your day now, and Sam thanks for the sucky long time. Thanked Dick before driving off and immediately crashing into a light post. The truck caught on fire, and the two quickly rolled out. They stood back and watched as their truck burned. Hey, at least they got their dicks sucked. Well, suddenly. Well, shit. Looks like we gonna have to get home the old-fashioned way, George announced. Dick nodded his head, and the 2 pulled out men's anime wigs. Japanese rock music began to play as they placed the wigs on their heads. Pack your bags, George. We're headed to Tokyo or something like that, Dick announced ecstatically. Let's go to... Let's go to Nizaki, George shouted in response. It's Nagasaki, you oh, whatever, Alex replied. The 2 blankly stared at her. Naga? That's not nearly as funny. Let's keep running until we end up somewhere cool, George suggested, in a slightly disappointed tone. George and Dick began to Naruto run as Dick displayed the first My Hero Academia opening on his cell phone. The spies watched on as they quickly disappeared from view. Try to say something, da-na-na-na-na. Clover sang to herself. Shut up, weeb, Sam yelled. I wonder where they'll be next. Those guys sure do have a lot of life in them for being up there in years, Alex added. They'll probably end up in another fanfiction or something, Clover replied, not really caring. Out of the blue, two actually kind of normal looking guys walked down the street next to the spies. One was a stocky, little chubby, but still healthy Mexican looking guy, and the other was what looked like a skinny Eurasian office retail manager. Oh, they'll be around, but it won't be in fanfiction form, the Eurasian guy commented as the two seemed to quickly walk off. Whoa, they're gone. I wonder if that was a premonition of the future, Sam tried to reply, not noticing anyone there
It
anymore.
is. You'll find out soon enough.
The future lies with buttered toast, for we are the buttered anarchists, Alex yelled. What? You know what? Whatever. We need to go tell Double D the good news, Clover interjected. Oh yeah, Double D! Sam screamed as she charged into the hospital doors, shattering them. Hey, you won't get to Double D to yourself, Clover screamed, urging behind her. Double D! Alex, you get the joke. The three screamed like lunatics as they ran up to the front desk. Patients and staff alike cowered in fear. They knew damn well who the spies were at this point. Yeah, hello. We'd like to see Double D, Sam suddenly and calmly requested. The staff immediately booked the spies in. They don't want to risk feeling their wrath. They thought of saying no to the three insane women was something nobody wanted to deal with. Thank you, sweetie. Double D! Sam continued to scream like the war cry of Boko Haram, while making her way towards the room. Clover and Alex gave one last look at the scared receptionist and followed behind Sam. In the recovery room, the nurses have finally managed to restrain Double D. He calmed down a little bit after realizing they were doing it for his own good. That didn't last long, though, when Double D heard the crashing. Loud footsteps and staff members taking the Lord's name in vain. He immediately knew what was coming. Good Lord! They found me! Double D cried out as he immediately tried to escape his bindings. Who found you? What the heck are you talking about? One nurse asked before Alex kicked the door down. His crazed eyes scanned the room, causing Ghost to instinctively pull his gun out. Oh fuck, Marie commented. I want my mommy, Eddie cried out. How the fuck did Alex get here before us? Sam questioned. Well, you know what they say. Life before a fast run. Clover cut herself off when she noticed Double D freaking out. Smiles immediately formed across each spy's face as they went from crazed to horny. I thought you three were dead, or at least in hiding, or something, Double D shrieked. No, sweetie, we're right here. We always will be, beamed the spy simultaneously. Fuck it, Double D said out loud, cursing for a second time in his entire life as he got up. He was fine and with having a harem now. Acceptance is the first step to a happy life of buttered toast, Ed commented. Speaking of which, does my man want a quickie? Maze suggested. Right on cue, Butter Astolfo arrived to escort Ed to the pearly gates. My child, you have proved yourself a warrior, and half of this day allow me to take you to the Golden Kingdom, where you will spend the rest of eternity ravaging the asses of heavenly traps and femboys. Butter Astolfo offered. What the? How'd he get in here? Blurted Lee. That's a he? Marie shouted with surprise. Yes, I indeed do have a cock. but I do not use it much, except for pissing and the occasional sucky long time, but only with another girl. Otherwise, it would be gay, smiled Butter Astolfo. You raped me twice! How could you not use your cock? Eddie screamed. Shit, you're right. I guess I do use it, Butter Astolfo admitted. Ed thought about going to heaven for a moment and realized it wasn't his time yet. I'm sorry, Astolfo, but more people must know the ways of buttered toast. Ed happily explained. Astolfo gave a weak but genuine smile. That is fair, my child. You will do great things with your human life. In death, you will ascend to the buttery golden gates and soar among the toasted clouds. Now then, I will go to Las Vegas and play strip poker with the perverted middle-aged men. Astolfo agreed, flying into the distance. Everyone watched on in confusion, everyone except for Alex. I don't know why, but that guy makes me angry. Alex faced Eddie and punched him directly in the exposed nuts through his hospital gown. Ow! Why? Eddie cried out while holding his crotch. Tell me where the fuck Kevin is. I need to take my anger out. Fucking Kevin is in a medically induced coma. Calm the fuck. Ghost tried to explain. Fuck! Raged Alex, picking up Eddie's IV unit and whacking him upside the head with it. No, Gloria. No, Gloria, I do not have relations with Olivia, Eddie confusedly muttered. What? Who the fuck are... God, I fucking hate you so much, exploded Onyx in confusion. Alex then punched Eddie in the nuts again, this time even harder. Ow! Why does the world hate me? The world wants you to fuck off, Alex retorted, kicking Eddie a few times. Wow, people on the internet are going to love this, Jerry announced, revealing that he had been recording the entire time. At that moment, Mandy finally woke up. She looked at the now beaten up Eddie and remembered something. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend of mine who really wanted to see all of you, especially you, Eddie. Mandy stated a bit groggily. What? No! I don't want visitors right now, Eddie screamed. Unfortunately for him, the deafening theme song can be heard. Do 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 do. Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme can be heard as Chico from the reality TV spy show Kim Possible sprinted into the room and started beating the ever-loving shit out of Eddie. That's what you get for that fucking Nigerian email spam. You broke my fucking goddamn gaming laptop, Shigo screamed. What? Ow, how did you even get the rights to that song? Eddie screamed over her. That's called prostitution. It's worth a lot of money. And you should try it sometime, Shigo shouted, grabbing a bedpan and hitting Eddie on the head with it. Ah! Eddie shrieked, trying to get away as his head got bruised. Alex grabbed Eddie and pressed him against his hospital bed. Meanwhile, Shigo got an idea. Heroes never die! Shigo intimidated Mercy from Overwatch as she grabbed a defibrillator. Eddie's eyes widened as he braced for pain. No! Ah! Zap! Eddie started to smoke and get singed hair while Alex picked him up and did a burning hammer on him. This almost knocked Eddie out cold until he heard a roaring voice in his ears. Time to kick the junk in the rump, Shigo shouted as she zapped him in the nuts. Eddie shouted in electric testicle pain. My man can take more than that. Let him have it, Lee egged on. Alex picked Eddie back up, spread his legs open, and did a reverse tombstone, dropping Eddie directly on his nuts instead on his head. Before Eddie could scream in pain, Shigo grabbed a potted plant and started bashing Eddie over the head with it. While Eddie received a beating of a lifetime, Sam and Clover were working and slurping on Double D's balls, much to the dismay of Marie and Mandy. Man, this is the life. A little lower, please, approved Double D, finally giving in. I'd work the cock, but I'm kind of feeling I'd work the cock, but I'm kind of feeling Mandy stated as she laid back down, neglecting to give a fuck, though secretly holding back for raging bitch mode. Give me that fucking cock, Marie screamed as she jumped off her bed. Double D snapped back out of his trance when he noticed Marie coming in for a crash landing. Oh my, I don't know how much more. Yeah, Double D cried out as Marie landed mouth first on his cock. Yay, they're giving this boy double. Yay, they're giving Beth boy double D the suckies, Sarah exclaimed. Suddenly, Sarah started to go back to her old state of mind. Shit, just a bit. Hey, wait! Where's Jimmy? Sarah screamed. Sam rummed back and whacked Sarah over the head with a bedpan, knocking her out. Let's just let her sleep this one off, okay? Sam suggested. Baby Sarah looks so cute when she's sleeping, Ed added. While all this insanity was happening, Johnny was looking in from outside the window. Wow, Rolf, you're right. They are fucking insane, Johnny shuddered. Rolf temporarily stopped fucking Naz to respond. Yes, the elder gods of craziness has beseeched her, and demanding she bring the power to bear in front of the mortals, Rolf replied. Alex stopped beating the shit out of Eddie in a brief moment when she remembered the good news. Oh, Double D, thanks to all those pornos, you're now a millionaire. She immediately went back to kicking Eddie while Shigo rushed over to help suck Double D's cock. As if he was Giorno Chifina, Double D sat in his hospital bed like a gang star. A bit of smoke could be seen going out of the window as he accepted his new life as a hair millionaire. The tale of Double D and his friends had then come to a close, but Double D was just about to come, so... Wow! Oh god! Double D shouted as he came all over 4 of his 6 girlfriends. Epilogue. A very dark medieval-looking castle could be seen as a dramatic music playing in the background. Gentlemen, today I will be the main antagonist of Totally Edds. I brought this truck full of horse sperm to destroy my laser-powered arsenal of robot ninja rabbits. Wah! Dr. Weird yelled. Sir, that story just finished being written a paragraph or two ago. His assistant, Steve, replied. Dr. Weird stared blankly yet angrily at his assistant for a moment. Wait, what? Those fucking writers? Screw you! You promised me I'd be the antagonist! Screw you forever! Just second and minor smile! Dr. Weird screamed dramatically as
I love Dr. Weird so much. He's so funny.
Dramatically as rain poured on his castle. The motherfucking cock-sucking piece of shitting end penis.
That deserves a seal clap, in my opinion.
Yay, and that concludes it.
Yep, that concludes Totally Edds.
Oh, read the first comment, actually. Read the first comment on the last chapter, you won't regret it.
The story fixed my marriage, ruined my laptop, and gave my dog erectile dysfunction. Poor doggo. It's okay. At least no more trouble from the neighborhood.
On that note, I am now going to head off, but just know that I had a blast with this. Just know that.
Wait, so lastly, what's about that kids thing you mentioned? What about the kids club thing you mentioned earlier?
I don't fucking remember now. Anyway, you guys have a good night. I'll bring it up again if I remember.
Alright, because I have a terrible idea with that then. Night.
Alright, you guys have a good night. I had fun.
Oh my god. Wow, that was 3 hours. Oh my god, he was right. Holy shit, this will literally take like 3 hours. But that was good.
Yeah?